So now I'm gonna hit go live. Hey everyone, Kuro the Artist here, and welcome to the Ben 10 16th Anniversary Fan Celebration. I'm Kuro the Artist, and I am here with my lovely co-host,
Mr. O.R. Ash. Hello there, everyone.
Yes sir, we're here for a wonderful parade of events today. And if at any time we need to adjust our audio, just let us know, you know how it is. But yeah, I'm excited. How you feeling today, Ryan?
Super excited. Super nervous, especially for the chili trivia.
Oh yeah.
I tried a bit of mine a little while ago, and I really hope I don't lose.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a whole thing. We might as well start off by just giving you a quick rundown of the stream. We're gonna begin things with a interview with Tara Strong and Greg Cipes, the voice of Ben Tennyson as a kid and Kevin 11 at multiple different ages. Then we're gonna move on to a heat blasted trivia chili fry contest. We're calling it. If you were here for the Danny Phantom stream, we did a trivia contest. It was Ash comes up with 10 questions, I come up with 10 questions, and we try to juke each other out. Loser has to eat something spicy every single time. Today, we made a very, 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 very spicy chili recipe, which we did write down and record ourselves making to upload as a sort of how-to cooking video that will come later. We shot all the footage last night and today, so it's not even edited yet, but it is coming. Then we're going to move on to some dumb doodles. For those of us that have watched our second channel on the Rust Bucket, link below, every Monday or so, Ash would do a series called Dumb Doodles, where he will do brief, quick sketches from the live chat. Sometimes I pop in. And this stream, we're going to be doing it here on the main channel, drawing alternative Ben Tennysons. Then we're going to have a little segment. For those that don't know, unfortunately, earlier this month, character designer Derrick Wyatt from the series, he's been working on it since Alien Force and was very prominent in Omniverse. He passed away, so we'd like to take some time to reflect on everything he's done for the Ben 10 community. And then we're going to move on to the 5YL motion comic cast reveals. We revealed some cast members from the Danny Phantom stream. We're going to reveal a few more on this stream, and then we'll top things off by announcing the raffle winner. So for those of you that would like to enter the raffle, we're giving away a commission. If you go on the 5YL wiki, we draw hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of aliens in the 5YL Ben 10 style, and you can win one that's relatively cheap. It's $3 per entry with a max of 5 entries. Please use the donation link below. If you send a super chat, we're extremely thankful for that, obviously, but it won't be valid for the raffle specifically. Please follow the instructions down below in the description. But without further ado, Ash, are you ready to get started?
I'm ready.
Fantastic. So let's go ahead and move on to the Tara and Greg interview. We got them right here in the Zoom waiting room. We're about to admit them into the call. Just give me a second and figure out how to do that.
Mr. Galvin brain over here.
Yeah, right. Seems like everyone's piling in. Hey, how's it going?
Hello.
Yay.
Hear us okay? Greg's still connecting.
You hear me?
I can hear you.
Hello.
Wonderful. Love the hat.
What up, Cipes?
See?
How you doing, baby?
Chilling in the Venice Beach sunshine.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm there so soon.
That looks nice. Yeah, I'm up in Massachusetts, and it's just finished snowing again. So, quite the opposite end of the weather spectrum there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'd like to thank both of you for joining us today. I'm Kuro or Rob, whichever one you feel comfortable calling, or just, the guy on the right side of the screen. Right here is Ash or Ryan.
What's up?
What's up?
Yeah, so thanks for
Nice to meet
coming on the stream. We got a pretty good audience right now. So what's up?
1 million people watching?
Oh yeah, bare minimum, of course.
I think it's 10 million.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ben 10
Where
million.
where is the stream?
I can send you a link real quick through the Zoom chat so you
Okay.
can take a gander.
That's fun.
You tweet it right now. We'll retweet it to our.
Oh, should we tweet?
Yeah, sure. You can take a second to tweet.
Did you guys tag us in?
Yeah, I made a tweet that you're tagged in, but you know, you can post your own if you want or retweet that, whatever works best for you.
So sorry, remind me your... Oh, is it Rob? That's that one?
Yeah, that's me. I'm Rob.
Okay.
We're tweeting.
Wonderful.
Did it.
Thank you very much. Well, anyways, thanks for coming on stream.
Okay,
I'm
I
hearing
see.
music from somebody.
Not me. Kara's always out though.
Is it me? I don't know. Maybe it's gone now. But anyways,
Sarah.
yeah. So this is. What's up?
What?
You'll say play the ship it song so we can all dance.
Yeah, right? We're
If
so
it-
behind on our podcast. You suck. We got to get back on that.
Yeah, I was just spending some time
Yeah, we
catching
are.
up on it. I like what y'all are doing right now. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Tara and Greg host a podcast on YouTube. They also have a website for you to see all the episodes. It's called The Ship It Show. I'm pretty sure I already threw a link down below in the description. But they have cosplayers on. They talk a lot about whatever show is the current topic, and it's a pretty good watch. I highly recommend it. So yeah, so today is Ben 10's 16th anniversary. First aired December 27th, 2005. It's been quite the journey with 5 different iterations. And Tara, you've been a part of like the whole ride pretty much.
Pretty much. I can't even believe it's that long, especially since, like, I look so much younger than Greg. Like, it's just weird that it's...
Greg's got that ancient knowledge. he's draining your life force.
Yeah, right. I remember that audition. I remember the first sessions. I remember everything about being in the excitement of that and knowing what a cool concept it was. And I also remember not knowing how big it would become. You know, sometimes you can guess that something's going to be huge and be wrong, or think, you know, something's not going to be huge and then it is. But I've had so much fun meeting fans around the world who love Ben 10. And it's huge, huge in the
Yeah.
UK, in Australia, in Europe. When I've done cons over there, people bring me like the coolest merch that we never got here. And I met so many people like, oh my God, I've had this Omnitrix since I was like 5 years old and I thought I'd never meet you. And like, it means so much to people around the world. And it's like, it's just such like a fun, I find Ben 10 this sort of like gift that keeps on giving that I didn't really predict was going to have such a beautiful reach, but it does.
That's wonderful to hear. Yeah, Ben 10, it's had quite the journey. It's like, I think when I was looking up some statistics for a different video. It's like the 60th most profitable franchise in the entire world. Like more than like things you would think that would be more popular than that, like Sonic, Naruto, the DCU.
Well, what genius marketing, right? You have all the aliens, you have the watch. I mean, genius. Brilliant.
Genius.
And also, the genius of it is some shows are created entirely to sell merch, and that's not the case. It just happens to be a beautiful concept that lends itself to wonderful merch, but it wasn't designed to, like, get kids to spend money. So it's a very authentic love that comes out from it, and it's really nice.
All the aliens coming out is pretty great though. Do you have a
Yeah.
favorite alien?
I love Heat Blast. Look at that little scuggabug.
Yes. Hey, speaking of perfect love, Wingman G in the house.
Hey, how's it going, Wingman?
So
My
Scuggy!
favorite alien is Stinkfly.
Stinkfly
course
is
it
a
is.
good one.
And
Because
classic, a little underutilized, but still classic, right?
you just
Yeah,
like it
yeah.
because it makes you smell good, because he's so smelly
No.
and you're so smelly. And
It's really kind of funny how, well, it's not funny because it was kind of sad, but when in the newest version of Ben 10, at first I started off as Stinkfly, and then when Kevin showed up, you know, Kevin started being in all the scripts, and Stinkfly disappeared. And I was like,
Then you got like 11 more
Aw.
roles to fill though, because you're all of Kevin's aliens in the reboot, the 2016 one, right?
it's true, but I still think Stinkfly was a missed opportunity to develop a really, really amazing alien that people were really falling in love with.
Yeah, Stinkfly is pretty great. I like Swampfire from like the Alien Force version, if you remember that one, the big smelly weed guy. Of
Ooh, Greg, you must love the big smelly weed guy.
course.
Of course.
Ash, what's your favorite alien?
If I had to pick a solid favorite, probably either Cannonbolt or Diamond Head. It's
Cannonball's
just-
pretty cool. Yeah, those are both cool. They're all cool. They're all cool. They're
Mhm.
just cool. And the idea that you get to transform into them, I mean, it's such a great show for also imagination. So much of our time and young people's time, and mine too, I'm guilty of it, is spent, like this on your phone. So to have something that you can play with imagination wise and become these other characters and reenact them. And I don't know if you guys had them. I had the toys where you could like make the aliens and push them in, and you could like make new aliens. Like,
oh the fusion chamber.
yeah, like there was so
That's
much
one of my favorite.
creativity around it. Yeah, really cool. Oh my God,
I
were
have
you
to
with
say-
me, Greg, with that guy that had the Omnitrix that he made that worked? You were with me. It was at the last con, I think.
Yeah, definitely. There's some really
Amazing.
Omnitrix action.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like just Australia was my first experience with realizing how big our show really was. Because back in whenever Alien Force or whatever beginning of the show started to hit the world, the global stage, it was so big over there. I mean, it was big. It's big in America, but it's just something like the Beatles in New Zealand and Australia.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's like the new Harry Potter or whatever on the internationally. It's like so much bigger. It's like it's everywhere. But yeah, so Tara, you've been part of the whole ride. Ever since the original series, you were 10-year-old Ben, straight from episode 1. And every time he'd show back up and through some time travel shenanigans, it'd still be you. And then even in the reboot, correct me if I'm wrong, but I heard they even tried auditioning like actual 10-year-olds, but just, they had to come back to you just because your voice was so iconic. But how did it all start? Like when you were originally like back in 2003, 4 or whatever, when they were casting for Ben 10, what was that like?
Well, anytime you get an audition for an animated project, you get a drawing of the character, you get a brief character description. Sometimes you get a show Bible to let you know what the world is like so you can really envision it. A lot of people think voicing is just reading, but you, as the actor, really have to imagine the action in your mind. And so any information they give you is helpful. And then they'll give you something called sides. I'm sure a lot of your audience know, but sides is a portion of the script that they want you to audition with. And I do all my first auditions in my home studio, which you can see me in right now. I've always done it that way. Because of COVID, everybody has to do it that way now. So for those of us who already had studios set up, we were very fortunate because voiceover is like the only leg of the business that didn't miss a step. So first auditions are at home. I'll usually lay down like 3 different versions of what I think production would want it to sound like, knowing that you've got to do something special. There's hundreds of people trying out. And then the callback is where you go back, work with the writers, creators, voice director, and it's a very collaborative process to sort of come up with the final voice print, which of course will change over time. If you look at the first episode of any show, 5 years later, 10 years later, they're completely different. And in terms of re-auditioning, it's very common that we have to re-audition for a part we've already done. And it's easy as the actor to get insulted and go like, oh my God, like you want to see me do it? Like, watch me do it. But you can't have that attitude or else you'll get replaced. So and often there's like a new studio head or somebody new there that wants to hear what you sound like now. And thankfully, most of us, even up till we die, can do a lot of our legacy voice characters. So again, even though it's an iconic voice and it should be me, I was grateful to get it again because you never know.
That's wonderful. What about you, Greg? How is it like? So in the original series, Kevin was voiced by a different character, so you sort of had a different angle coming in. Where you started voicing the teenage version of Kevin. But then since then, they stuck you onto all versions of Kevin. Flashbacks to 11-year-old Kevin, it was still you. Flash forwards to Kevin 11,000, it's still you. In the reboot, it's still you. And then in Omniverse, he was given a dog, Zed, to sort of mirror your love for animals and everything. So there's Wingman.
There's Zed.
So you must feel pretty attached to the character, right?
Absolutely. I mean, to the point where his fashion started to mimic my own fashion. At one point, I was wearing holsters all the time. I would make holsters, and they put holsters on on Kevin, and I thought that was really cool. But to be a part of Alien Force was really special because Dwayne McDuffie was one of the main writers who, you know, created Static Shock and Genius, and he moved on. But to work with these crews, Buddha has something to say.
Skuggy
Wow.
Skuggy bug. Where's my Skuggy bug?
Wingman, he really loved being in all of the most recent recording sessions with Tara, because this is Tara's fiance. So Wingman is a big inspiration for Kevin Levin as well.
That's awesome to hear. So yeah, with the two versions of Kevin, basically, you know, the original, like, the 4 series all connect in their own timeline. Then in the reboot, he's got the anti-tricks. Do you have any preference over, like, absorbing energy and DNA versus, like, having your own Omnitrix when it comes to Kevin? I think he froze. I guess his Omnitrix timed out. We could jump over. I got another question for you while we wait. So with Reboot Ben, since they do have similar voices, but they do have sort of different personalities. They very much emulate, you know, kids of the era they came out, you know, back in the mid 2000s. Ben was very he had a hard time showing affection. He fought with Gwen a lot, but he was very bold, arrogant in a way, but, you know, he was always trying to get the job done. Whereas in the reboot, he has a much better relationship with Gwen, but he's also a little more hyperactive and irresponsible. Do you see these differences, these small differences between the two versions of Ben, and does it reflect your performance at all?
Yeah, absolutely. That's very observant of you. So, like, thank you for noticing, because it's something they were pretty conscientious of. They didn't want Ben to be a bully to Gwen, and often in the first version, he would make fun of her, or not in a terrible way, like I'm sure as cousins or best friends or siblings would do, but they really wanted to try to eliminate that. And I think Cartoon Network in general has done a really great job of trying to teach people not to bully. I think, you know, they're the first to really mainstream LGBTQ plus communities in animation, and I think it sort of all goes together with their message of wanting inclusivity and kindness, even keeping his energy and his spirit being a 10-year-old boy. So it was a conscious choice, and it did affect performance, because, you know, there would be often times in the first season I'm like, Gwen, don't be a dweeb. And I don't think I said that like once in this version, even if we like kind of got at it with each other, but it wasn't sort of the same sort of irresponsible bickering. It's more like, okay, I guess Ben could be a little pissed off here, but it never seemed to be in the same way at Gwen. And that, of course, like I said, affects performance. It affects the writing. It affects everything. But I think they did a great job of honoring who he is in his entirety, just sort of eliminating that edge off how he treats Gwen.
No, yeah, I totally agree. I feel like it sets it's not only like better for like the audience, because I mean by season 4 or so in the classic series, just seeing Ben and Gwen still argue all the time, it did hurt a little bit, because they'd have episodes where they're really sweet to each other, and I would have loved to see more of that. So I'm glad in the reboot you get to see them really like express that family dynamic, and it's nice to know, you know, it's on purpose and people behind the scenes are aware of that, and pushing for a much better representation of you know, family and closeness.
Plus, it's just better to it's a better example for kids. Be like, hey, don't be mean to your cousin. Like, be nice. Y'all are friends.
Yeah.
Like, growing up, one of my best friends was my cousin. Like, it be nice to him.
Same. Yeah, same. And you're right. I mean, I remember having parents say, oh, I don't let my kids watch Rugrats. And I'm like, why? And they're like, well, Angelica's too mean. And of course I'd be like, that's so silly. She's, you know, a toddler, and there's so much beauty in this show. But I do understand parents wanting to be very conscientious of what examples younger brains are watching and observing and soaking in. So I think you're right, and it was a good choice. Greg's texting me. Should I see if he's alive?
Oh, it looks like he popped back in. You there, Greg?
Says.
Oh yeah, he says trying to get back in.
Hey, y'all.
Yo.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah, Ben must have kicked me off, didn't you, Ben?
Yeah, this is my show. You're not getting any of the spotlight.
Just don't touch my card.
Don't worry, I don't want to touch any of your crap.
Speaking of cool stuff, look at that guy, Mr. C.
Oh, man.
Crypto
Wow.
Venetian.
Is he in a bikini today?
Mr. C is always in a bikini.
Oh.
I love it. What's that made out of?
My friend who's an artist around the corner, right on the boardwalk, Danny Boy, he cut him out and then put some special different fabrics and paints, and it's amazing.
I love it.
That's my crypto Venetian character, Mr. C. Where do we leave off though? I was telling you how much I loved Ben 10 and playing Kevin.
No, they were over you. We were talking about kind of how crappy your performance was.
Yeah,
Like,
we
you
were
know,
like-
sometimes Greg like phones it in. He's not so funny anymore. So I was like, yeah, don't tell him. It was like that.
I was gonna say the best performances were when Andrea Romano was directing me, for sure. I think Andrea is just the best of the best of the best of the best, and the fact that she's our original Teen Titans director, and she got to move over to Ben 10 and bless it up, and everything she does. I know she's retired now, but I just want to send her a bunch of love. I got an email from her the other day. I was so happy to see her pop up in my email.
That's
Andrea.
so you have Tara have been working together for quite a while. So does knowing each other personally and knowing each other for all those years like give you better chemistry when doing these types of recordings? Well, you guys probably record like separately now. Has there ever been a recording session where all the actors in Ben 10 have recorded together?
Most of the time we did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of the time we were always together, and me and Tara would always be getting in trouble.
Yeah. We have like the best relationship. Like, talk about chemistry. Like, we actually authentically love each other so much, and we also like are so good at like playing with each other and making fun of each other, and we've been through a lot of life together. You know, we've known each other over 20 years. I mean, Teen Titans was Greg's first animated series, and we've been through like a lot of life together. We're really, really close, and I think that translates when we're playing in the studio, which is why we get in trouble, because we're always messing around. We're always like either like minutes away from making out or killing each other.
I remember one of the first instances I ever saw of like behind the scenes voice actor stuff, like together at least, was whenever you were on Tara, you were on Chowder, and y'all had that episode where it breaks the fourth wall. You lose
I
budget.
love that
so-
episode
it's like,
so
why
much.
was that, though? Like,
Yeah, Chowder is one of those shows that I really wish they had got like 10 seasons in the can before Nikki's voice changed, because it was such a cute show. I love that show. And that has like a lot of love years and years later. It's like, it's my younger son's like favorite show I ever did. It was so
great
cute.
show.
Mhm.
But I always thought that like voice acting sessions were all like that because of that episode for the longest time.
You know what? I'll tell you something. Voice acting sessions, especially when we're all together, are like that. They're so fun. We authentically all love each other so much. There's so much good, blessed energy in that room. Like, sometimes on camera can be catty. You don't really get that in voiceover. We all support each other. We're all there for each other. We all are blown away by what our cohorts can do every single day. And it's just like this big love fest, which I think translates, which is why certain shows are so successful when they have like a really good quality family cast on there.
Yeah, when you have Tara Strong and Greg Cipes in the show, it's gonna be a hit.
That's right. We are the golden touch, the golden voice. Oh,
All glories to the golden child,
yeah. Aw.
Buddha, Wingman, G.
Yeah.
Cipes,
I love to hear it.
real life beast.
But so we heard a lot about the recording part of the production. Outside of recording the episodes, how much of the show have you seen in final animation? And there's like over 300 episodes if you count the reboot too. So I mean, there's quite a lot of it. But do you ever go back and like watch some of the episodes and see how they came out?
Yeah, Greg, have you ever seen an episode?
I watched every single one of them.
You're a liar.
We'll need to have you in our trivia contest that's happening afterwards.
Yeah, go ahead, Greg.
Ask-
Let's have
ask
Greg
me
a little
any-
trivia.
Ask me about any episode, I remember it to the T.
What's the name of the guy that killed Kevin's dad?
What is the name of the guy who's killed Kevin Dad to the audience watching?
Creates with
No, I totally get that. Like when you're on the production side of things, it's hard to like really follow up with the finished product. Like Ash and I like we do a lot of commissions, animations, both in just regular pictures. And we're always pumping out the content that sometimes like, a year down the line, someone will show me something and be like, "Oh, hey, you drew this for me. I really love it." And I feel bad cuz I'm like, I don't fucking remember that. Like you're just always making stuff, especially if you're working on multiple shows too.
Oh yeah, we have that all the time. That's why like we love our fans so much. When we go to cons, we're like, "Remember episode 12, season 2 when this or that happened?" We're like, "Nope." Can you do the line from like, "Can you do it first?" Because we know they know. The fans like know way more than we do it, and of course exponentially more than Greg ever knows. Like we just know that.
I literally
Yeah.
I'm a nowist, okay? When it
You're
comes
now.
to bringing a character to life, I can bring the character to life in the now. But then I do it one time and I forget about it. I don't have enough hard drive space to remember all of it.
Like you don't even know what you had for breakfast, do you?
Well, only because I'm eating a bagel right now. That's the only reason why I know.
Okay.
Hey, he was ready for
only
that
because
one.
he's eating it right now, so that's why he knows.
I'm a nowist.
Nowist.
That makes sense. It manifests in the moment. Yeah, so speaking of manifesting, actually, so like I said earlier at the beginning of the stream, I was watching like as many Ship It Show episodes as I could just to really get a feel for how the stream would go. And Greg, in one episode of your Ship It Show, you compared life to being like a cosplay, and how we're all putting on different faces and personalities every day to interact with reality and whatnot. And when I heard that made me think a lot about that's sort of like what Ben 10 is all about. He's turning into aliens. He walks a mile in hundreds of other species' shoes, and he knows exactly what it's like to be somebody else because he can turn into them. So do you think like Ben 10 represents a good example of that philosophy?
Absolutely. I feel like the diversity that Ben 10 explores is one of the reasons why the show is so successful and people love it, because every different alien that he turns into and all the different characters really give the audience something to connect with that is individual to the many kind of personalities that watch Ben 10. So yeah, the diversity of the aliens that Ben gets to become gives him an understanding of all the different kinds of people in the universe. And I think that's very special and noble, and that's one of the driving forces of Ben 10 in the whole universe. The Ben 10 universe is the diversity that's involved.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. That's one of the things that I latch onto as a viewer. Just to go on a quick tangent, there was one episode where Ben met it. It's kind of complicated to explain, but basically there was this character called Eunice that was like a living prototype of the Omnitrix.
I remember her.
Yeah. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so Azimuth, the creator, he just wanted to, catch her and lock her up because, she's just a device. Like, technically, she's not real because she was, like, just a living invention. And Ben defended that. He was like, no, every single one of my aliens are real. And, something like that scene really spoke to me. And I feel like that it shows that he doesn't just, put on these aliens to kick ass and whatnot. He really takes, like, these transformations seriously. He's really becoming part of a whole other world, and that's one of the biggest things that really connected with me when watching Ben 10.
And it's the most fun when you can kind of play other people and become other things. That's why cosplay is such a big deal, and it's every day growing and growing and growing. The Comic-Con cosplay community is everybody now, because everybody loves to be playful and put on a different mask and be honored and be supported by a community like this that allows you to express yourself in these different ways and have fun and be playful. Ben 10 is so playful. Ben is a playful spirit, and that it really does go back to Tara Strong, who brought Ben to life, because she's such a playful, genius spirit,
Thanks, Beastie.
Respect.
So, question I have in the note of Tara bringing characters to life, you got to play a bunch of other characters throughout Ben 10, like Pakmar, Ben 23, Princess Atei, Light of the Incursion Empire, and all that. Do you have a favorite by chance of like more of the side characters that you got to play?
There were a few really good ones in this last version that I liked, like his not his watch. I'm having a brain fart. Like it was like a mini version of him. Was it?
Glitch.
Glitch. That
Yeah.
was really cute. And also there's like a Wicked Gwen that I got to play. That was kind of fun. Um, yeah, I don't even really recall all the alien stuff I did, but the sessions were really fun because often I would voice all the aliens anyways first. So if we were in a session and Heat Blast had to say something or Stinkfly for Greg had to say something, the other actors would say, "Hey, can you say it for me first, just so I know how Ben would say it, or hear it in a Ben 10 or in a 10-year-old cadence, so that would be really authentic." So I don't even remember which ones I got to do in their entirety, but I would often play a bunch of different aliens in each of the sessions.
That's actually really cool.
I want to see one of the roast recording sessions really badly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
never
they
knew
were
that. That's
fun.
awesome.
They were fun. But you know what most recording sessions are? They're really fun. It's such a gift. This career is such a gift. Like everything you think about how lucky we are to do it, we know. We know how lucky we are. It's such a gift.
Do you have any favorite memories from working on Ben 10? Like a funny or an interesting or touching story? That's like just something being a part of it that really stuck with you? Could be from a con too.
Well, I mean, I recently have seen a lot of love for it at cons in Dubai and overseas. And Greg and I were just in Texas, and a guy like actually tricked out his watch that when you touched it, it would go to the different aliens, and it was like electronically exactly like the real Omnitrix, except obviously he didn't become the aliens, but it was so cool. And when you hear how much these characters mean to people, and I really miss going to cons. I love when people say this character got me through a really hard time, or my parents divorced, or I was really depressed until, I saw this, or Ben 10 was the only time me and my family got to get together and sit down and be a family and laugh, and there was enough adult humor for my parents and there was enough stuff for us. Like, I love connecting with fans in that way, so that's all really special. I have a pretty fun memory of recording with Yuri, and we made a Vine about it. I'm sure you could find it,
Oh, I've
where
seen
like
it.
he's like, "I'm the real Ben 10. No, I'm the real Ben 10." And we had a good time that day because you never want to like sort of overstep when another actor has been a part of creating a role that's become so successful. So to love each other and honor each other in what each of us are doing for this very beloved character was a pretty fun day.
How about you, Greg? Any recording or con memories about Ben 10?
I live in a full-time Comic-Con on the boardwalk. I was telling you, this family right here who's on the phone, we got Tara Strong, who plays Raven on Teen Titans Go, and Harley Quinn, and Ben 10. How cool is that? They're like,
He's like, I don't care.
That's
Nah.
awesome. And they're live on YouTube too right now. Lots happening.
I love the Comic-Con tour that me and Tara get to go on, and the fact that we get to be with all the fans, and there's so many great Ben 10 fans and cosplayers that come through. As far as one that I can remember specifically, I mean, it all kind of blends together. There's been like thousands of cool cosplay Ben 10 characters, and Kevin Levin and Gwen, and it always brings me a lot of joy. But now that we get to go to these cons and do our Ship It Show live, I think we got one coming up in Florida soon. A Ship It Show live we're gonna do.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, hopefully. And we'll for sure be honoring our Ben 10 cosplayers, of course.
Have you ever seen any good Kevin cosplayers?
Sure, so many.
Lots.
Every con, at least one really amazing one. And it doesn't matter, like, even if it's just one element of the costume, it's still such a sweet thing to witness people kind of, honoring this beautiful creative thing that we made, this cartoon, and people dressing up with any element of the costume is so special.
People do a really great job too. I mean, nobody's like just like, oh, here's my Ben 10 costume that I bought wherever. I mean, I'm sure that happens, but there's been so many beautiful iterations and creations and handmade stuff of the aliens, girls dressing as Ben. That's another thing that Greg and I really love about cons and meeting fans that cosplay. Cosplay knows no skin color, no age, no body type, no gender. It's so fluid and welcoming, and it's just like so lovely to see. And I personally have seen a lot of amazing Ben 10 or Alien or like full cast. You know, sometimes family will do the whole thing. We'll see like someone's grandpa, and someone's Ben, and someone's Gwen. It's really cute. I love that. We you know, when Greg and I made the Ship It show, honoring the cosplayers was like a really big part of what we wanted to do, because I think for a long time cosplayers weren't considered mainstream media, and it's grown exponentially over COVID because people were at home and able to really hone in on their craft and build their social media presence and make things. And we really wanted to celebrate them and be part of bringing them into the forefront and understanding why it's so important, because maybe someone that doesn't go to cons doesn't understand why it's so empowering. And so often we talk to people that say, in my real life I'm very shy, I'm very quiet or whatever, but when I suit up I'm a badass, or I have all the confidence in the world to do everything. It's just really, really important and lovely and special to celebrate. So thank you to all the cosplayers. And since we're on a Ben 10 specific piece right now, like thank you to everyone that's shown up and done Ben 10 cosplay. And I've seen it on Instagram, and I it's just so great. Really, really great.
That's awesome to hear. Yeah, the chat's going crazy right now. Just, you know, like having you guys on right here, you know, it really does make a difference. Like when voice actors, even like, you know, writers, producers, anyone involved in the show, when they let it be known that, you know, it becomes more than just a job. It's more of like you're stepping into sort of being a role model just by, you know, doing something that you do every day for work. It really speaks to so many people.
I'm thinking we should get
sure.
questions from the fans. I got like hundreds on Twitter asking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's like literally hundreds of questions.
I'm trying to keep up on the Twitter and on the Twitter. I sound 100 on the Twitter and on the YouTube chat too.
Oh yeah, we were submitted hundreds of questions. We asked people on Reddit, we asked people on Twitter, on Instagram, and yeah, we tried to collect the best ones, but yeah, we can start grabbing some from the chat. There is one last one that we do have planned that I really want to ask. Is if you could have a Ben 10 crossover with another show you've worked on, which one would you choose? And, you know, how would you see it playing out?
What do you think, Greg?
A crossover?
Yeah.
I think there already was
Yeah, there's been a few.
There's been a Teen Titans Go crossover. I know Beast Boy showed up in the Ben 10 world, but I don't know. Let me think about that. You go first, Sarah.
Well, so shows I've worked on. Okay, so if for the younger audiences, it might be fun to do like a Powerpuff Girls Ben 10 so that they could all kick booty together. But for like the more teen to adult, it would be really fun to do maybe like a Rick and Morty, since there's so much alien interaction, and it could be really funny. Like, you know, I played Tinkles on Rick and Morty, and I love that episode. I don't know if you guys saw it, where like everybody's not real, like they're all these weird. Did you guys see it? Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it'd be funny if like they thought maybe, you know, everyone in Ben 10's world was a parasite or something like that. That'd be a fun crossover.
You know,
I'm just thinking comedically that'd be funny.
Someone actually did a fan, like a 1-2 minute fan animation of a Ben 10 Rick and Morty crossover. I can send y'all the link after we're done.
Oh my god,
live.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I love seeing the fan stuff too. I try as much as possible to, you know, when people show us something on Twitter or Instagram, I try to check out the that's the other thing that I love too so much about being part of shows like this, is they inspire so much creativity, whether it's cosplay or art or music or videos or fan fiction or writing. Like, I try to see as much of it as possible, and I really, really appreciate most of what people do. The dirty stuff I can do without, especially like the Gwen and Ben stuff's a little weird, but I do love the family-friendly fan base stuff.
Of course, yeah. There's always limits and boundaries and whatnot, but you know, for the most part, have fun with it.
Oh, you know what? Somebody just said something. How was it to work with Derrick? He moved on, Mr. Wyatt. He worked on our show. He's an amazing animator, artist, and he moved on a couple days ago. So, God bless you, Derrick J. Wyatt. And he's one of the good ones. So it's a bummer we lost him. But again, on after. Move on from this body is the love you left behind. So again, Ben 10, anything having to do with Ben 10 is full of so much love. So it's been so cool to be a part of it and bless up generations to come. as an artist. And as far as a crossover, I think it'd be really cool to have let's see. What's that character right
Oh my
there?
gosh.
Ooh,
Cat dog.
cat dog.
War dog. Can you
I think I could see it.
do you see it?
I see something there. It's pretty far, but yeah, you know, I mean, the Omnitrix scans
reason
DNA.
why-
Maybe he'll become cat dog.
But they asked about shows you're on, so you should obviously say Ninja Turtles. That'd be a hilarious crossover.
Oh yeah, there you
That
go.
would be pretty cool.
Good shot. Yeah.
You're welcome. I got you, Beastie. I got you.
Yeah, Ben could be the fifth turtle.
It'd be amazing. In
Booyakasha!
a real battle.
Going hero in the sewers.
Exactly.
Where's the pizza?
This is awesome to
Something
hear.
like that.
Yeah.
Now we need
Fighting.
it to happen.
But Ben learning martial arts from the Ninja Turtles would actually be very cool.
That would be pretty sick. Because Ben can do quite a bit of fighting out of alien form as well. Like,
And
he's
I think-
pretty skilled.
And I think the color combo works. It's a lot of green.
Yeah.
Not a green.
I like your jacket, Rob.
Oh,
Speaking of
thank you.
green.
Yeah. Actually, I've had this jacket for a while. When I first got my first ever job, like 6 or 7 years ago, the very first thing I did was buy this.
Oh,
So,
cute.
yeah, I was so happy to have it. Like I've had my fair share of, like, you know, Ben 10 figures and stuff growing up. They're all completely destroyed now.
I
was
still have mine.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was pretty rough with my figures. I did buy some new ones. Like I got a Vilgax up there. I got Swampfire and Goop there, but those are, you know, more recent purchases.
Nice.
But, yeah, this was like my first wearable thing that, like, you know, didn't end up breaking. I'm very, very happy to have it. Do you have any Ben 10 memorabilia?
Yeah, for sure. I have a bunch of Omnitrixes. I have a bunch of little characters. I don't have them with me. I've been filming in Toronto, but I have them back in LA. And I had, like I said, that what's that called again? Where you mash the aliens and you squish it together and
The
you make
fusion
it-
chamber. The
Yeah,
Bandai
I
fusion
loved
chamber.
that toy so
That was one of my
much.
favorites growing up.
Oh yeah, and my kids were little when that came out too, so we spent a lot of time together playing that.
What about you, Greg? Any Ben 10 merch or memorabilia?
I've got literally a barn full of memorabilia and merch and toys in Florida. I've got a whole Greg Cipes museum, and a lot of it is full of Ben 10 stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. You should post some pictures on Instagram if you get a chance. I'm sure everyone would love to see that.
Yeah.
Is there a name for the Ben 10 fans? Like, you know?
No, like that's been debatable for like, cause we would love to have an official name. Like, you know, some fandoms have, you know, like Milo Pony's got the bronies and whatnot.
Yeah.
But no, there was one episode in the third series when Ben's identity gets revealed. There was like I think, like, as a joke, they were like Benatics or something, like Ben Addicts, but that never really
Oh,
stuck.
Benatics,
Like,
that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
The only thing I can think of as far as like close to an official name is I know people that are very like passionate about their favorite version being the original series.
Yeah.
In the fandom, at least, we call them Ben Oneers, kind of like with Pokemon, the Gen Oneers or whatever.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. Maybe we can take a vote later
Ben
of what
Wonders.
everybody wants to be called.
Someone in the chat said the dweebs.
I like that.
Maybe.
I like that. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
We'll,
I like
we'll
that.
put something together maybe and see if we can. Plumbers, you know, that could be something. Omnitrixsters. Yeah, suggestions are just flooding in right now. But
Ben Addicts.
yeah,
Tenors.
moving a little bit past the first series. So Tara, originally, like back in the day, when Alien Force was first coming around, and they decided to age Ben up. How did it feel having like another actor like play an older version of you? And when that happened, did you ever think you'd ever be young Ben again, or did you think like that was your take, and then, you know, it's time to move on to other projects?
Yeah, like I did not see it coming back around to Ben 1 sort of his age and all that. I did not predict that. And Yuri did such a great job. So it made sense. Like a lot of times when women play younger boy characters. It's for a few reasons. Number one is our voices don't change. So like I said, I wish they got a whole pile of chowders because Nikki's voice changed. Also, you don't have to worry about school for older kids. I mean, I started in this business when I was 13, so I know how hard it is to sort of balance school and everything else at the same time as being on a set or in a studio, because it's so much fun. It's very hard to do both at the same time. And I think that also a lot of times, little kids sound like, if you heard a little kid, it could be a boy or a girl, you wouldn't know. There's plenty of little girls with raspy voices. There's plenty of little boys with higher voices. So you buy it more. And a lot of men whose voices have changed have a harder time sounding like authentic children without it sounding like silly or not real. Like a lot of time when people meet me and they find out it's Ben, especially if I meet a kid at a con, they're like, Ben's like a mom? Like what? Ben's like what? Like they're like surprised that it's a woman. So that part's really, really fun. But when it comes to doing voices that are like, 16, 17, 18, it becomes more doable for an authentic sound for someone in their 30s or 40s to sound like that. And I think Yuri did a great job at capturing Ben's essence and spirit, and he's a beautiful actor. So, when I took over for Harley Quinn in the video games, Arlene Sorkin said in an article, like, if I could pick anyone to be my predecessor, it would be me. And I was so grateful for that, because it is hard to see someone else doing something that you helped create and organically become something that was so loved, because we always feel like these characters are a part of us, and these characters live inside us. And when it's their turn to come down and play, we know how to sort of become these characters. So I'm passing forward the graciousness that Arlene gave to me and say that Yuri absolutely deserved to play that part, did a great role, honored everything about it, and who knows, maybe one day we'll get to do one together. I mean, there's been so much stuff with like multiverses lately that maybe that could happen.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Like Ben 10's all about, like time travel and dimensions and stuff when it comes down to it. But yeah, no, that's a very good way to see things. All love, no hate there. But in the voice acting world, have you ever been given, either like by a director or a voice actor who had more experience at the time, have you ever received a piece of voice acting advice that like changed your life and how you go about manifesting your performances?
It's really a Greg question, because I think he's, inexperienced. Just kidding. But Greg's first job was Teen Titans, and he was very green. Get it? And I think, like I said, actors are very gracious about sharing skills. I mean, I've been doing this since I'm 13, so I already came with quite a bit of experience that I had in Toronto before I even moved to Los Angeles, like, Beetlejuice, Care Bears, My Pet Monster, all kinds of things that were co-production with American studios. So, but with that said, we're here to learn, and we learn every day from people. I mean, in the Ben 10 world, I think I'm mostly blown away by Dee Baker and Fred Tatasciore. These guys have the most amazing pipes. And Dee Baker is one of those humans, I'm sure you've seen these people, that can do two sounds at once, like with one set of vocal cords. It's wild. And I'm like, what planet are you from? Like, Dee Baker is an alien, no question. And Tatasciore, like, he can be screaming and growling and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'm like, how is he not blowing out a vocal cord right now? But what I want to say is, yes, we learn every day from everybody. I'm inspired every single day.
Well, I mean, in a flip experience. Oh, sorry. Do you have something to say, Greg?
Yeah, I've taught all these people she's mentioned everything they know, including Greg.
Oh, wonderful! Yeah.
As far as monster voices, like all that stuff comes from my
nailed
it. He's right. Everything I am, I owe to Greg Cipes.
The truth out right here. You heard.
Got it. Exclusive. I'll update the title to make sure it's Greg tells all. He's the true mastermind.
Greg is the true master.
Yeah. Well, like on that note, then, since now you're in you've been in the more experienced realm, do you have any advice that you feel like you can give to voice actors out there that might change everything? It could be the smallest thing, but just like the smallest trick can really bring out something new or correct something they didn't know they were doing wrong.
Greg, you want to go first?
Yeah, first off, it's all about bringing yourself to the role, meaning you got to be comfortable with yourself, and then you can heighten the stakes, and then that'll make your voice acting become alive and authentic. And those are the best performances, and those are going to be the roles you get, the ones that are closest to who you are, because just naturally it's more authentic to your experience, and it's going to come through in the sound of your voice that you actually know what you're doing instead of just kind of pretending. So the things that are closest to your real life, where bringing as much of reality to your role, is going to give you the leg up, where as most people don't really know how to act, but acting is truly about making something come to life, and the only way you can do that is by bringing pieces of your real life into the character. So the more experienced you are in life, the more you explore life, the more you're fearless, the more your characters will be alive, and that's what makes a character special, in my opinion.
Well, I would piggyback on that, but also argue with you a little, because as opposed to on camera, animation really is one of those worlds where you don't have to be anything like that character, but you have to be able to imagine that you are. And so much of animation is imagining all those moments in my mind. And there's often been sessions where I'm crying when the Joker dies in, I think it was Arkham City, Arkham Knight, I was really crying in the studio. Like, when you are really in those moments and picturing those moments, that is what makes those moments really, really authentic. And I always tell young hopefuls, take as many acting classes as you can. Singing lessons, we all sing, because this is a muscle. So you should be able to work it. And so much of the time we have to sing in character and learn music, and it's also a great way to expand your range. I also tell people never ever pay to audition. There's nobody in our world that got there by doing that, and I think it's a horrible scam. I actually don't really teach, because I'll help people for free, but I don't like taking money from hopefuls, because the truth is there's tons and tons of exceedingly talented actors that never get a shot, because so much of this business is timing and luck and sort of everything being serendipitous to go into creating somebody that's very successful in this world. So, and the other thing I want to say is, sorry to go on a little bit, is don't be afraid to look silly and be organic and have ideas come to you last minute. Like, my favorite example of this is Raven. When I went into audition for Teen Titans, again, it was Andrea Romano, who we love. The character description for Raven was sort of this brooding, tragic teenager. And at the time, I was doing like 5 different versions of those. I was Batgirl. I was Kylie from Extreme Ghostbusters, Sharina Wicket on Detention, Ingrid Third from Fillmore. Like, I was already doing a bunch of those characters, and I'm very conscientious about making sure each of them has their own little thing so that they don't crossover and they exist in their own worlds. And the character description for Starfire was a grown-up Bubbles. Well, I'm a grown-up Bubbles, so I figured I would just book that. And when I got into the studio, I didn't really know how to differentiate myself from Batgirl, who is mostly my own voice, but really authentic in these acting moments. And it's the same people that were in the room. It was Warner Brothers with a lot of the same production people. And so I did my Raven, and I thought, it probably sounds too much like Batgirl, and I left the studio. And as I was passing by where Andrea and Murakami and David Slack and the people that were there, I said, can I try one more thing? And I just had this idea that every time she speaks, she had this roll in the back of her throat. And that's what booked the job. That moment where I just had this idea, I don't know if it's me or the universe or a God chat saying, try this. Don't be afraid to try this is another thing. Sorry, that was a really long.
No, that's good. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's crazy because you're still doing Raven now, with the Go iteration. So that one moment that gave you the inspiration, it carried you through the next 20 years. So that's that's good. That's awesome. So we're about reaching the tipping point of the hour. So I want to finish off just by shining some light on the Ship It show that we mentioned a little bit. Do you want to tell us a little bit more about the idea behind the Ship It show and what it was like, putting it together and what the future might hold for it?
Well, we originally pitched it as an on-camera show before COVID. And once COVID hit, the idea to connect with our fans in a way that we were missing from cons came to Greg and I to say, why don't we do it as a podcast? And we had some meetings with some podcast productions and houses and how to best do it. And we just knew that we wanted to connect with the fans, celebrate cosplayers, celebrate artists, celebrate everybody that goes into making these shows so iconic. And people don't Well, a lot of our fans know that much of it comes from comic books, and I love before the show really learning all the different origin stories, and then, of course, celebrating something that never gets any love, which is love in pop culture. And so much shipping goes on around the world. I know people, I've met people that live their lives as Joker and Harley. And like I said before, people who gain confidence from becoming these people, and nobody celebrates that. And shipping is something that you see cross all pop culture platforms, whether it's an on-camera show or a movie or an animated show or a book. So why not celebrate the love aspect? And we've had so much fun doing it. Greg's been a little busy lately, so we're a little behind on shows, but I really love the show. I want to get back to it. I love hearing from people where they got ideas. I love that we had George Perez on. George has never done a podcast, and he said, I would do anything for my Raven. And he was such a special guest, and I don't know if you know this, Greg, but he's very sick with cancer, and the fact that we had him be on our show was like, he's just the nicest, sweetest man. And, to be able to give space to like, Billy Bob Thornton, who was like a big My Little Pony fan, and then of course to celebrate the fans. Sometimes we'll just have fans come on, and we already have done one live at a con, and the people that were producing that said it was their favorite live show they've ever done. So more of that would be great in the future. More live shows with fans interacting and us being able to hug them would be great. I can't wait till COVID's really over and we can get back to real life loving. But that was the intention behind it, was to celebrate love and fandom and all of that, and that all that includes, with like literally love and fandom. That's all it is.
All you need is love.
I do believe that love is the most powerful force in the universe, so why not celebrate it?
Exactly. That's what the Shipper Show is all about.
That's honestly wonderful. Like I'm speechless. Like that's like thinking about it like that. It makes me want to like go back and like rewatch it and like see it from like I liked watching it because it's also great to see the chemistry between you and Greg. There's always the characters you voice in the interviews about whatever projects you're on, but it's also nice to just kind of see like what people are like just as themselves behind the scenes. Just talking, hanging out, getting to know the fans and everything. So yeah, for those watching, if you haven't seen the Ship It show, there is a link below. You can check out all the episodes out. It sounds like there's some great plans coming into the future for it.
For sure. I mean, we still have to do the biggest ship of all that inspired everything, which is BB Ray, which we're going to do something real special for that.
Oh, nice.
Mama.
Is any tease for when you think that might be coming out?
I mean, we really want to do that live. Greg and I have already made out on a panel once, which was pretty hilarious. So we're going to have to like outdo that, but I don't want to get too filthy, but
you could.
Something
Well, one time there's that photo of Greg when he dressed up as Beast Boy. He could do that again, and then you could dress as Raven.
I've done
bring it
Raven
to life.
cosplay too. It's really fun. I did White Raven last time, and I've done the regular sort of deep purplish, bluish Raven a few times. We have so much fun cosplaying. So fun.
That's awesome. But yeah, so it looks like our time is filling up. But yeah, if you ever do a Ben 10 Ship It show, you can hit us up. We'd love to talk about it.
Oh, that would be really fun. That would be really fun. You guys want to come on?
I would love to, yeah.
Maybe we'll do that next. Maybe we'll do Ben 10 next. That'd be a great show.
Fantastic. I feel like if I get, some rugged clothes, I can pull off a good Kevin maybe.
Yeah, and by the way, we are not shipping Ben and Gwen. So everybody get that out of their heads.
No, 100%.
Cousins,
yeah.
It's not happening.
Thank you. You heard it. You heard it here from Ben 10 himself. Please stop.
Please.
No.
On the other hand, has got a lot of love to give.
No, gosh.
Fantastic. But
That's
before we close out, I just want to say, Ben 10 has been the most important show to me growing up. It's not just because it's been going on for so long, but it's just something that I feel like I've connected to at such a strong point, and I do a lot of things online to try to help keep the fandom alive, in between shows. Thank you. Art videos and whatnot. So having you both on here is like a dream come true. I really appreciate you taking the time for this.
Well, thank you for all the love for that. It means a lot to us. We see it, and I really appreciate that coming from you guys too.
Thank you. Ryan, you got any closing words you want to say?
Not really, other than the fact that I just am amazed. I love Ben 10. I love y'all's work in Ben 10. I love y'all's work in general. Tara, I've been a fan of every character you've had
Oh.
forever. Apologies, I didn't talk much during this. I'm a very shy person. I didn't want to mess anything
Aw.
up. But like, thank you guys so much for being on. Y'all are amazing.
You'll talk a lot when you come on our show.
Yeah.
Do my Beast Boy impression.
Oh,
It's cringy.
Let's hear. Wait, get the Beast Boy behind you.
Oh god damn it.
I'm putting you on the spot, bro.
oh, look, he's got a little beastie.
If it's not obvious, Beast Boy is my favorite Teen Titan.
Wait, what?
Oh,
thought
Don't worry,
thought
Raven's mine. I'll take
Okay,
Raven.
good. Okay,
I'm
good. Okay,
sorry.
good.
It's the same thing as the Ben 10 thing. He can transform and he's green, so it
That's
works. But the
Greg has that in his contract. He always has to be green, and he has to be able to transform. Well, no,
sense,
never
makes
mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
but the basic Beast Boy I can do. I feel embarrassed now. It's just the dude, booyah, and like
That's pretty good.
I don't know. I haven't practiced in a while.
Greg Cipes approved, man.
What's up, mama? And all that.
Oh, cute. That was pretty good.
That
Thank
was
you.
good.
Maybe you got some competition, Cipes.
Oh snap!
All right. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day and rest of your year. You know, Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy holidays to everybody, and thanks for being with us today. It was really fun.
Thank you.
Definitely will Ben 10 Ship It show. Maybe next. I think let's make that happen, T.
Let's do it. Let's do
I'm looking
it.
forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. Take it easy.
Peace,
good
love,
one.
and y'all.
Alrighty, that was freaking awesome. Not gonna lie. So we hope y'all enjoyed having Tara and Greg on. Wonderful. Again, please check out the Ship It show. They put a lot of work into it, and you can see they really do care about the things that they're doing. How'd you feel about that, Ash?
Again, super shy. I didn't say much, but like just fanboying over here, just stewing in fanboy. Like I was freaking out a little bit. But super happy that they came on. They're awesome people.
I think you had some pretty good input. You know, you got to show off your Beast Boy for Greg.
Oh god. God.
Man, he liked it. He liked it. He liked it.
I know. I mean, that's like if I went up to Tom Kenny and did SpongeBob. Like, come on, man. You know I'm gonna be.
All
like,
right. When did SpongeBob come out? We'll do a SpongeBob anniversary stream.
Oh God.
I can do. Did you see my underwear? I can I'm not really Patrick. You
No,
know, I just
Patrick.
figured I would double your SpongeBob with a
Fair.
Patrick. Did you want to? Awesome. All right. So our next segment. This is gonna be quite the spicy segment. We're going to be doing a trivia contest. I've been yapping quite a bit. Ryan, you want to break down what this trivia contest is going to be like?
All right, so basically, we each have 12 questions. I don't know why I'm doing this voice. We have 12 questions each. 4 easy, 4 medium, 4 hard. This is going to be just like the Ghost Pepper trivia contest we did for the Phantom Fancast in October. We each have 4 questions. We're going to be going back and forth with it, asking trivia questions about Ben 10 in general. They're going to increasingly get more difficult. Every time we get one wrong, we have to take a big old bite of some heat blasted chili fries because Ben loves chili fries. I like chili fries. Frank is at my door scratching loudly. I'm sorry. But every question that we get wrong, we have to take a big old bite of some super spiced chili fries. And the loser has to finish the entire plate that they have.
And these aren't just like, you know, like chili fries with a little bit of spice and jalapenos. We made this shit from scratch. And
Yeah,
we
own
filled
recipe.
it with like 6 or 7 different super duper duper spicy stuff, some ghost
We
pepper
got
hot sauce.
sriracha, ghost pepper, pepper flakes,
Mm-hmm.
habanero. I have fresh habaneros and jalapenos that are going on
Ooh,
top.
I only found jalapenos.
My father has a garden.
Oh man! All right, so we're gonna take a quick second, run to our kitchens and go grab them. They've been simmering on our stoves to keep them warm. And like I said, actually I'll do this part when I come back, just so go grab that. So brief
We will BRB.
2-minute intermission. I won't even throw up the BRB slide because it's gonna be that quick. But yeah, don't go nowhere. Alrighty. Looks like I beat Ryan. So yeah, we made these from scratch. In fact, we filmed our process just so that y'all will know exactly what we're doing. So we're not just, saying these are spicy and just juking you out. There will be a video going up on our heat blasted chili fry recipe. I got mine right here. I made my fries from scratch, by the way, too. So I put pepper flakes and spicy stuff in them too. And I got some buffalo wing hot sauce cheddar to put on top. It's still melting. The chili's been simmering on my stove. Got some fresh sliced jalapenos. Because, if anyone knows Ben 10, he be loving them chili fries. And we want to hate ourselves today. So, the winner of this trivia contest will be the Ben 10 lore master for 1 year until Ben's 17th. Yeah, so, someone sees a kitty. Yeah, we got Momo right here. Her name's Mochi, like the ice cream. I call her Momo, Chi-Chi, Princess Meowsers, whatever. But she responds when I do this. She's already here, so, she doesn't have to come running, but... We got Bruschetta over there, my little baby. She might come if so they have their own calls. I try to, treat my cats like individuals. Let me see if I could get Bruce coming. If she doesn't come, it's because she's sleeping. Meep, meep. Give her a sec. Meep, meep. Nope. She's too tired. Damn, Bruce. You let me down. Oh, well. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the interview so far. And you'll enjoy these next few segments we got coming up. I'm not going to lie. I'm not exactly too thrilled about this next part. Just because, it sounded like a neat idea until now I'm looking at this. And I'm like, this shit's going to fuck me up pretty good if I get any questions wrong. Y'all get to truly know how well I know this show. So there's 3 easy questions, 4 medium, and 3 hard. I picked questions out to ask Ryan. Ryan picked out questions to ask me. We do have multiple choices, but you can only choose it 3 times. So only at 3 times each. If Ryan's stuck on a question, he can ask for multiple choice answers. But only 3 times. I usually like to save mine till the end because, I want to try to get through it as much as I can before I start pulling out some hints. But yeah, that's how it be. In fact, this chili does look a little bit dry, so I'm going to do something crazy stupid. Y'all ready? 1 more second. Some of y'all might remember this from the Danny Phantom stream, if you didn't miss it. Originally, when we did the Danny Phantom one, we did ghost pepper candy, and the loser ate a spoonful of ghost pepper hot sauce right here. So I'm just going to top mine off with some of that. Just because, why not?
Apologies, I had to use the restroom.
It's all good. You got your chili fries?
I do. I'm about to show them. Oh, I dropped my camera. No.
Presentation is everything.
I had sip. Oh, you.
Look at that. It's like straight out of a freaking restaurant menu.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I used sliced cheese, but the...
Oh, I used this. It was just a block of cheese. And I chopped it up and I put it on top. It's starting to melt a little bit. This shit alone is pretty up there.
Yeah, no, I couldn't get the same cheese, but I have a 3-pepper Colby Jack. Look at that. Look at that. If my camera would focus, that would be awesome.
That's some good shit, bro.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I'm very excited.
So I actually didn't write my questions down. I'm sorry, man. I had a long morning. There was a lot of stuff I had to set up for this, but we're here. We're ready now. Do you have multiple choice questions in case I ask for them?
No, I forgot.
All right. Well, if I ask for multiple choice, I can only do it 3 times. Same for you. I guess just make something up.
Okay.
Alrighty.
My camera. Wait. I hit my camera by accident, and now it's being stupid. I'm sorry.
How should we decide who goes first?
What's your favorite alien?
Swampfire.
Cannonbolt's cooler. I'm going first. Oh God.
Okay, hold on. I'm
kidding. You go first, because I'm having to fix my camera. Jeeves.
Let's. I wish I had some dice or something or a coin to flip. How about Yeah, I got nothing to freaking flip around here. You got a coin?
Also, people, I have a smoothie to go along with my chili fries.
Oh shit, dude! I forgot to get the smoothie this morning. I
I got-
forgot. Oh, it was even
I
my
literally-
idea.
I got 3 smoothies because I was like, I'm gonna be prepared this time. Last time I forgot the big thing.
Yo, can I have one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just bring it up here real quick. Oh
cool.
man,
It's
I
like a
messed that
2-hour
up. All right, well, so every time I sip, I got nothing to chase.
So we just.
Oh, and you
reversed
can't
the
use that
last
until
time.
the end of the competition, by the way.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
Okay, all right. You know what? Go first. Go first.
Let me go first.
Well,
All
actually,
right.
hang on. Does that mean you ask first or you get question first?
I ask first.
Alrighty, lay it on me. Here we go.
All right. So question number 1 of the easy round, which, mind you, people know I'm bad at coming up with trivia questions because apparently I pick too difficult of things. So if it's too difficult, I'm sorry. I don't have a filter for knowledge.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Question number 1: when did the original continuity end?
Like
like,
what
when did
episode? What
Omniverse-
show? Or what?
When did Omniverse end? What was the
Like the
date?
date? Oh fuck.
If you know the exact year, or if you have the year, that's fine. But
Well,
if
it's
you know
November
the exact-
2014. I just don't know what day it was. I think it was like the 13th or the 14th or the 16th. It was a 10th. November something 10th, 2014.
Well, it sounds like you have a little
Do I get it?
window. What's? Your
I have to
solid
give you
answer?
the day.
You said you know it's a 10th.
It's the 14th. Please.
Correct.
I remember that because I was working at a Mexican restaurant and I was watching on my laptop and I literally watched it like 4 minutes before going into work because it was right across the street from my house at the time. So I remember watching the finale and then it's like, well, now I gotta go to work. This kind of sucks.
I didn't get to see the final episode until like 2 weeks after it came out, and I had to watch it online because at that point they just stopped showing it.
Man, the very first time I saw it, it buffered during the multi-alien scene.
No.
Yeah, like he
Oh
was
my
switching
God.
between the aliens. I was like, yo, and then it buffered. I was like, wow, way to ruin the momentum.
Hey, 1 second. I'm gonna let Frank in because he's been scratching at my door for like 30 minutes. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, my cats have been like in and out.
Come in.
Oh boy.
Go up there. Go. Go up there. You're not getting my chicken.
Stan's up here. What's up, Stan? He says he can't remember what he had for breakfast. I could tell you what Greg Cipes had for breakfast. It was a bagel.
Lay down next door. Go. Go down. Apologies for the Kanan
The Kanan.
interruption.
All right, here's my question for you.
Yes, sir.
How many rust buckets has Grandpa Max owned?
Oh crap. Give me a second.
Don't look at the chat, by the way. In fact,
I'm
you know what?
not-
I'm gonna
that's why I
shrink.
have
Yeah,
my
no,
eyes closed.
I'm
I
gonna
have to
shrink down
close.
the chat too. So we're not ignoring you. We're just trying not to cheat. So we're
Yeah.
not gonna be looking at anything y'all have to say for this part.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
So I know he has the first rust bucket in the original series. He replaces that with the second one. You see an alien force that gets stolen and then destroyed. Rust bucket 3 is a ship.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that counts. Are you meaning just RVs?
What do I mean?
There are only 2. The answer is 2.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Okay, I was gonna say the third one, the Rust Bucket 3. I'm pretty sure that's Kevin's.
Oh yeah, dude, that was my loophole. I was gonna say I hope you count it, and then I'll be like, nope, Kevin owns it. Damn, you're on top of this. These fries are gonna
Ben
go
knowledge,
cold.
It's passive in my brain.
1-1. All right, lay it on me. Here we go.
Question number 2: how many kids does Ben have?
Oh, dude, that's not fair because
It is.
Gwendolyn's existence is debatable.
Did I include it as an answer or not? Or did I include that one?
Well, it's either 14. No, it's either 15 or 16 because there's Kenny and the 14 Necrophrygian children. But like, does Gwendolyn exist or not? That's like, oh my God. Now it's more about do I think you think Gwendolyn is canon or not? That's what this question is.
See, with me though, the way I decide stuff like that is if they are on screen.
Oh, then 15.
Is that your final answer?
Are you counting the 2 Kennys as different characters? God. Yes, final answer, 15.
Incorrect.
What?
16.
What do you mean?
Gwendolyn counts. She shows up. She's in the Ken 10 episode.
But,
She's
dude,
next
no,
to
because she
him.
also appears in Ben 10,000 and she's the same age, so people are like, well, that doesn't make sense. And it's like,
design
fine,
differences.
fuck it, I'll do it. I'll
take
just
a big old bite of them chili fries.
I really don't want to. I'll make it fair. I'll make sure there's a fat jalapeno.
Oh, jalapeno.
Here's some chili.
I'm trying not to just snack on this chili.
Here's some cheese. Here's a bit of sauce, and here's some fries. I'm making sure it's gonna suck just for you guys.
And while he's doing that, to clarify, chat, Ben has 14 Necrophrygian children. Kenny, it doesn't matter if it's the Omniverse or original.
Oh Lord,
version. They're both Kenny. And then Gwendolyn. How is it?
It's
Did you put ghost pepper in there, right?
yeah, and I just topped it off with this too, just because I was like, because the chili's been on the stove simmering for like an hour and 15
It doesn't
minutes.
make the spice go away.
I know, but what I'm
Marinates it into
saying,
everything else.
it's for the integrity of the food. It was a little dry.
Oh, okay.
So,
okay.
oh,
Oh.
all right, that's fine. It's fine. I just won't get another one wrong. It's cool.
I mean,
It's
maybe.
cool. It's cool.
Okay.
All right, question 2. Who were they fighting when Chip first gave Julie her mechamorph armor?
Oh crap. Oh, okay. Fighting Mechamorph. The Mechamorph armor is Omniverse, and that's whenever Luma was being a terror. So it's gonna be Luma Redwind, right?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Wrong.
What? When is the first time?
Season 3, when they first... It was either the first or the second time they met the Vreedles, but it was the Vreedles. Of Alien Force, by the way. She got the Mechamorph armor in Alien Force.
See, you know that my blind side of this show is
Hey,
season 3 Alien Force through it all.
Take a bite, bro. Dude, that one's fair enough, though. I figured you watched it because it's like Vreedle. You know?
That's just me not researching ahead of time. That's me being stupid. To clarify with that, I didn't know the Vreedles showed up before Omniverse.
You know,
That's
after
like
you get
very
after the
recently.
burning, this is kind of good.
Chili fries.
I kind of want some more just because I'm hungry, but it's like, it really does suck like the first 30 seconds or so. What do you think? Wow, unfazed. Oh no, there it is. There it is. There's the kick.
I didn't get jalapeno. 1 second.
Damn, bro. All right. Shit, dude, I'm like actually sweating. I've had like literally 1 bite. This is pathetic.
This is fresh jalapeno from a garden. Like it just
Yeah?
grew to be.
That's awesome.
It just grew to be a pain in my ass.
I mean, I cut my own jalapenos too, but I didn't grow them. Like, I didn't get them out of a jar or anything. All right, question 3. Lay it on me, bro.
Give me a second.
Oh yeah, I have to wait for you to end your
That was a big
suffering.
bite. Oh my god. No, I can't drink that yet.
All
All right.
Yep.
Question 3.
Yep.
Sorry.
It was cool.
Question 3. How many cousins does Ben have?
Bro, you're kidding.
And I'm meaning the ones that showed up on screen. There are others mentioned, but only a certain amount shown up on screen.
Lucy and Clyde. Wait, how many cousins does Ben have?
Yeah.
Oh, Gwen.
I was really hoping you would forget.
Lucy. Yeah, at first I was discluding Gwen because I assumed Ben and Gwen, but if you said Ben specifically, Gwen counts. Gwen, Clyde, Lucy. All right, in classic there was Cooper's not related to them. He's just a family friend. Would you count Albedo? Are you going to pull that?
That's a clone.
All right.
I count that more so as a clone, not a cousin.
What about Sunny? Was she related to them? Yeah, because she's a freaking Anodite. Yeah, so Sunny. Lucy, Sunny, Clyde, Gwen. Ultimate Alien. There was freaking... Oh, my Christ.
5 seconds.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm fucking around.
I don't think anywhere in Ultimate Alien aside from Sunny. All right, Alien Force. There was freaking... I'm just trying to, like, rapidly go through character introductions in my head. Ken. Gwen's brother. Gwen has a brother. 5. Lucy, Sunny, Ken, Gwen, Clyde, and Omniverse. There was freaking... I can't think of any more. I'm gonna say 5.
Is that your final answer?
It had. Yeah.
That is correct.
No freaking way, dude. I almost
Dude.
forgot about Ken.
Dude, I was hoping that you were going to.
I was literally going through my head because I would have forgotten if I didn't just do the Alien Force breakdowns a couple months ago. Because
No,
like
no.
I had a whole episode about like how the fuck does Ken never show back up?
Like, legitimately, my first
That's
thought
wild.
was that one, it wouldn't register in your brain to say Gwen because how important of a character, sometimes you can forget stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But then with that, oh yeah, Ken, she has a brother.
Yeah, dude,
Like-
I almost forgot about Ken. That
Damn
would have.
it.
Oh lord. All right, you ready for question 3?
Yes, sir.
What were the 4 aliens that escaped the Omnitrix in Vengeance of Vilgax?
Oh, Chromastone, Spider Monkey, Brainstorm, and Waybig.
Yeah.
And also, that's Vilgax Attacks, not Vengeance Vilgax, isn't
No,
it?
Vilgax Attacks is the video game.
I was wrong on that bit. But yeah, no, that one, I love that.
Damn, you fucking fired that out.
Dude, like I said, my knowledge for Ben 10 is
Oh,
passive.
man.
I don't need to think about it.
All right, okay.
All
Lay it
right.
on me. Now we're in medium questions. And
No,
both...
no, this is the last easy question.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so the last easy question.
I kind of
And
want
this is
like
an
a fry.
easy question. Remember that. How many transformations have been shown on screen?
Oh,
Ben on record has been stated to have more than 90, and he's also said more than 70.
Are you gonna
But how
count?
many does he actually have?
Are you gonna count fusions?
No. Fusions, hybrid, just base transformations is what I'm talking about.
Future versions?
No.
It's like 60 something then. I'm not timed.
We're gonna sit here for 10 minutes.
Wild Mutt, Heat Blast, Diamond Head, Accelerate, Gray Matter, Forearms, Stinkfly, Rip Jaws, Ghost Freak, Upgrade, Cannonbolt, Wildvine, the 3 Ben aliens, Upchuck, Ditto, Way Big. Are you gonna count Eon?
No.
Okay, that's 18. Then just fill in the Omniverse. Arctic Iguana, Feedback, that's 20. The Alien Force, 10. I don't need to name through them. The additionals, Lodestar, Nanomech, and Wrath. We're up to, how many are we at? 33. 43, plus the Ultimate Alien editions. There's 5 Andromeda, 5 extras. We're at 43. Omniverse. Oh, man.
I knew you'd freeze at Omniverse.
What am I at? 53 right now? 43,
I don't know.
53?
I lost count.
Shit, I already lost count, dude.
Or dude.
I tried fast tracking it because, no pun intended. You know, I know there's 10 Alien Force aliens. I don't need to name them all. It's like 60. I said it in like that freaking, in my very first video with Goku, right? It's 60 something. It's either 2, 3, or 4. 64 sounds right, but I'm getting a vibe from 63. I'm gonna say 64. Wait, no, hold on. I am gonna take it slow. We got Gravitack, Blocks, Shock Squash. Come on, bro.
Pokerap, Ben
All right.
10 edition.
All right, no, fine. 64. Screw it. 64.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
What is it?
63.
You're. Ooh! Ooh!
See, you know what I was hoping what it would bank on you being wrong with?
What?
I was hoping you were gonna say 62 and forget that Upchuck is 2 different transformations.
Oh man, I overshot. I was feeling 63, but something in my gut told
You
me
got it by
64,
one.
and I was freaking wrong. That's
You got
that's
it by 1.
that's wild, dude.
You-
All right, another bit of the. I'll add another fry on there. And some, you know what? I actually am decently hungry, so might as well.
Oh my God! Wait a second.
Whoa.
No. I think with one of the last questions, I was actually wrong because I just realized one of the escaped aliens was Goop.
Oh really?
It's Goop, Chromastone, Spider Monkey, way big. Brainstorm Ben turns into him.
Oh man, you know why I got confused? Because if you asked me for multiple choice, I wrote 10 aliens, and I was just expecting to remember the right ones. I fucked up.
I'll take a bite of the chili. 1, because I'm hungry. 2, because I technically got that wrong.
Should I take away a point?
No, I want the point still. I'm, already-
You're like, don't get it twisted, bro.
I'm taking the punishment.
Oh, that's wild.
Chili fries.
Yeah, I remember the scene with Brainstorm and Spider Monkey on the rope, and I just got confused. That's my bad. I screwed up. Oh, all right. So neither one of us has taken multiple choice yet.
I don't have any prepared, so good.
All right. Who's asking first? I forgot the order.
Your turn.
Okay. This one, actually, it's a freebie, technically, because it relies on the multiple choice.
God damn it. Okay.
Which of the following functions have the proto tool not displayed? A turret, a vacuum, a water hose, a tracking device, or a laser beam?
Why so many choices? God.
5. It's just 5.
One more time. One more time.
A turret, like a
Yeah.
vacuum, a water hose, a tracking device, beep beep, and laser beam.
Oh God. Okay. I could see it being used as a water hose for a stupid bit. In all honesty, it's Omniverse. Laser and tracking device. Yes, for sure they have that. Well, say them one more time. I already forgot the first one.
I can just like send them to you in a chat.
Okay. A turret would imply that it's set up independently, firing by itself. So I don't think so. Turret, vacuum. I'm gonna say you said which answer is not correct.
Yeah, one of these you never used.
I don't think it has been a turret.
Final answer?
Yes.
Wrong.
What? When did it get used as a turret?
It just, when it's on a shoulder, it can just come down and...
That's not a turret.
Yes, it
That's
is,
a
dude.
shoulder-mounted
Look it up on the Ben
cannon.
10 wiki, list of Proto Tool weapons. You will see
I
turret.
trust the Ben 10 wiki.
It's there. It's never been a tracking device. They've used tracking
Turret-
devices, but the Proto Tool specifically has never been used as a tracking device.
God damn it.
Boom.
All right. Another bite for me.
Oh, man. Enjoy that. Make it delicious.
I mean, I like spicy food.
Yeah, you were absolutely right. It was a water hose just for like a bit.
I was gonna say I could see Rook just.
It was a laser beam a handful of times for different reasons. And it was a vacuum. I forgot why, but I just remember it was vacuuming up smoke one time. Alrighty. Let's hear it.
Oh God. Give me a second. This hurts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my
feel it in
my
my
sinuses
nose.
are already all out of whack.
Mm-hmm.
We're on question 4. This is a wild, man. Question 4.
I hate how long it takes me to chew things. Okay. The first round of medium questions on my end. How many transformations are missing from the end of an era sequence?
Oh, 4. I'm pretty sure.
And I'll give you an extra point if you can name them.
I know Blitzwolfer wasn't because that was a big thing. Wait, like unlockables or just Omniverse aliens?
Do what?
Wait, no, Blitzwolfer was there. Like, because you know Jet Ray, Fast Track, and Chameleon never appeared in Omnitrix?
Not the ones that weren't designed. Just the ones that were actually throughout the show.
Yeah, well, technically they were. Like, they're in the Omnitrix. Ben even mentions them in Omniverse. He just never physically becomes them on stream.
Let me re-specify then. How many aliens did we physically see in Omniverse that were excluded from the end of an era scene where it's shifting back and forth?
Isn't it just Frankenstrike then? I'm pretty sure it was like the 3 who didn't have designs plus Frankenstrike. And
I'm not counting the ones that didn't have design.
so it would just be 1 then, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
What else? God. Wild Mutt forearms. Just go through the whole thing all over again.
I will
I'd-
say
Huh?
before we started this call, I rewatched the scene in slow motion to double check that I was
Of course
correct
you
with
fucking
this.
did.
Yeah.
Of course you did. I felt like Blitzwolfer wasn't there, but I also feel like he could have been. Yeah, you know what? No, Snarrow was... Blitzwolfer, Frankenstrike, Snarrow, I'm not sure about. Bro. Like, only, like... ugh. I'm gonna say 2.
2?
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Do you want to try to name them for the?
It's freaking 2 of the Nur aliens. That's all I know.
Answer?
and maybe like, Gutraw was there. Was
Oh, God, hiccup.
wait, was Chromastone in it?
Fuck it. Fuck it. Give me
Oh my God, you're gonna start transforming yourself. For safety, I'm just gonna say 3, because I don't remember if Chromastone was there or not.
That is incorrect.
Of course it is. What is it?
There is 5.
Not counting the 3.
Yeah, not counting the 3.
So there was 8 missing technically.
Technically, yes.
That's wild. That seems like too many.
Arctiguana, Buzzshock, Frankenstrike, Snarrow, and the Merc Upchuck. Dude, I rewatched it. I was like, really? I could have sworn.
That's so
that these
many,
were-
though. I thought it was
Yeah.
only like.
It's almost as if the ending got rushed and they didn't get to finish the scene. Or that they panned off to Maltruan's face to...
See, I
hide the
thought that
fact
too, but when they
monster.
pan to Maltruan and come back, he's still like whatever alien was last there. I don't know. It's been a
Yeah,
bit.
like... I don't know.
It's like, did he become all those aliens and then back to freaking whoever? Atomics, maybe? Oh,
Definitely
no. I'm not taking a
comics.
bite that
was
big.
like, it was like... It wasn't Shock Squatch, I don't think.
Oh, man.
Alright.
This is
Your
so
turn.
delicious and torturous.
Yeah, that's why I like spicy stuff. It hurts like hell, but it's good.
All right. In War of the Worlds Part 1, what was the first planet destroyed by the hybrid?
Wow. War of the Worlds Part 1, first planet destroyed. Do we see it destroyed on screen? I can't remember.
Yes.
I know
Christ,
it's not
dude.
Terrausa. Terrausa, I always affiliate with information on hybrid just because of that episode with Rainy.
Dude, my nose. I gotta like blow my nose or something.
Good. Don't point. Don't be facing your mic when you do it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. I don't have the button. I have a different mic. I'm gonna turn my gain down.
Okay. First planet destroyed. Oh wait a second.
Yeah,
Oh no, I'm having to backtrack information now.
it's all coming back, isn't it?
The information is starting back at Omniverse and working its way back because Azimuth remade. Oh, is it Galvin Prime or Galvin B? Oh no,
Which is it?
I don't know. Think. No. The Omniverse Association of Galvin B that I'm thinking of is Maltruant screwing it up. Galvin Prime is what they destroyed.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thank you. Omniverse for the win.
got it.
Omniverse started that stem and worked its way back.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know, if you ask me multiple choice, I put Pluto, Galvin B, Galvin Mark II, Galvin Prime, and Xenon.
The Pluto thing, I know that's the incursions. I know
That's
for
wild,
a
dude.
fact that's incursions. Okay. Question number 2 of the medium round. Oh god.
You getting like tongue tingles?
Yes. I
Yeah,
have them the
yeah,
whole
me
time.
too.
I needed to burp. That's why I muted my mic. Oh Jesus. Okay. Medium question number 2.
Yep.
How old is Max at the end of Omniverse?
Oh, 60.
And I'm not-
Oh, wait, are you talking about the freaking future?
Am I?
I don't know. Because that's technically not the end of Omniverse. It's the second to last episode.
Is it though?
Kinda, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is the second to last episode. What do you mean? Because
Is that what it
the
means
second
in
to last
context?
episode's a complete flash forward, and then at the end, Ben Prime comes back in, and then the very last episode is the travel through time. So technically, he's nothing because they go to the beginning of the universe until he remakes it. Then they're back in the present, so it should be 66. Well, he turns
sure?
61. Then 5 years later, then 6 years later. No, 1 year later. 67. He's 67.
All right. Is that your final answer?
I'm pretty sure. He was 60, turned 61, Alien Force
Oh, God.
66, Ultimate Alien Omniverse 67. Yeah, 67. I swear to God, if you make the future count, it doesn't count.
Sorry, Frank started barking.
It's
What
all
was your
good.
answer? Is
It's 67.
that your final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
What do you mean?
66.
No, he turned... What? He's 60 in Classic, then turns 61, then 5 years into Alien Force, he's 66, and then Ultimate Alien and Omniverse after that, he's 67.
Wait, real quick, because I checking my math wise. What he turned 60 in the original.
No, he turned
He didn't
61.
No, he turned 60.
Are
It
you
was his
sh-
60th birthday?
Oh, fuck, you're right, dude.
Yeah, so it's 66 still.
I can't fucking believe this, man.
You got the math, but you added one.
I started with 60. Are you sure? He wasn't
Yes.
turning 61.
I checked my math a couple times.
I
and
dropped a
rewatched
freaking
that
thing on
episode
the
to be
floor.
sure.
That's wild, bro.
Frankie barking.
I gotta pick that up so my cat doesn't eat it.
Meow. Oh yeah, you don't want them to eat spicy.
No, they will die. Dude,
That'd
I
be
can't.
bad.
God Christ.
How does it feel?
I'm starting to become numb to it, but also it burns. I don't
It's
know.
numbing, but ow.
It's like all I feel is pain. I don't feel flavor anymore.
That's fair. But oh god.
I started laughing and it. Okay.
Wait, can we get a points recap real quick?
You have 3, I have 2. I can't believe I only have 2 points. You're
You
juking
want to
me.
show your plate of chili to see how much has been eaten?
I've just been eating from like 1/4 so far. So
Yeah, no, same. I've only taken 2 bites. I think.
I've eaten like this whole section a little bit.
All right, your turn, Mr. Medium question.
What are the names of Gwen's parents?
Oh, fuck. Ah! Okay.
And it's said at least like once per series too, so I feel like it's pretty fair.
I know it is. That's why I'm mad right now. Oh shit. Okay. Gwen's parents. I know that my brain wants to say Sandra, but I know that's Ben's mom.
I'm literally sweating.
Good. Sweats.
Sweats. Gwen's parents. I'm sweating for you.
Carl is Ben's dad. Oh my god, why do I not remember?
You got
Gwen's
Sandra and
parents.
Carl.
Sandra and Carl are Ben's.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's like
Excuse me. That was inappropriate.
it's not Nathan and like Francis or something, right? It's something with an N and an F, and I cannot remember. Oh my god. It. Think. Can you tell me an episode that they say the name, just the title, so I can go back to it mentally?
What are little girls made of?
It's not for Dona.
Dude, I'm getting a headache. Am I dying? Finally.
One of them is Frank. I know that.
Yeah.
Well, not the mom, obviously. The dad is Frank.
Are you sure though?
I think.
It could be the mom.
Frankie.
Yeah, Frankie. Frankie Tennyson?
Tennyson? No. Frank Tennyson makes sense. That sounds like a president.
Tick tick.
Don't do. I didn't give you crap on any of them. And it's like Nancy. No, that's that cat lady. Oh my God.
Is that Gwen's mom? Could be.
Nancy Chan?
Yeah, Gwen dresses as Lucky Girl, which has cat ears. You know, she's taken
hate
after her
that.
mom.
Don't.
canon.
Don't. Why do you do that to
Frank
me?
had an affair.
I don't know.
I'm
I
shipping
don't know.
Frank and Nancy Chan when we go on Tara's show.
The dad is Frank.
Yes.
The mom is. Part of me's trying to say Margaret.
That sounds right.
Doesn't to me though. Something with an N, I think. An N or an M. It's like Margaret, Martha, Natalie, Natasha, something along those lines. Like Nicole, maybe. I'm gonna say Frank and Nicole.
Wrong.
What is it?
It's Frank and Natalie.
Son of, I even said. Oh, okay.
Oh man. Yeah, it's so funny that you got Frank, because the multiple choice I had was Frank and Lily, Frank and Vivian, Frank and Natalie, and Frank and Natasha.
I keep fucking forgetting that we have multiple choice still. God
Yeah,
damn it.
you can
All right.
ask multiple choice. Is this my sixth or seventh question after you
This
take
will
that
be
bite?
your 7th because this is the 3rd of medium round.
All right.
My
So
mouth is watering just trying to bite this.
if
down.
I can ace this one, I can use multiple choice for all my hard questions.
Wait, what?
Because I have three
One more
multiple.
question.
Yeah, I'm saying if I ace this one.
There's still one more after this.
7, 8, 9, 10. And then if I ace this one, there's only 3.
What? I'm confused now. We have 2 medium questions left and then 4 hard.
You said we're on question 7.
Yeah, of all of them.
Yeah, there's 10 questions.
There's 12 questions across all rounds.
12?
Yeah, that's what you told me.
No, 10. 3 easy, 4 medium, 3 hard.
You told me 4, 4, and
No, dude, no. It's exactly the same as the Danny Phantom one.
4. Well, you told me. You told me it was 4, 4, and 4.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Mm.
All right. Well, just choose. You got to choose up to 10. Next 2 questions.
God damn it. Fine. I'll cut one of my medium ones. Because I didn't like that one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
The answer was Screech It.
Oh, I would have knew that one. What, like the name of like the monster that does the elixir?
It was going to be what creature was released because of Mr. Hookstar.
Yeah, it was the
screen.
screen. I would have gotten that one. Damn.
Yeah, well, sucks for you. Damn it. I like these other ones. Okay, the other one I will cut. That is, what is Rainy's full name?
Oh God, I can't pronounce it.
Try.
Ranger the third.
Not even close. Ryan Rassick the third.
Yeah, that. See, I said it through you. I'm so glad I didn't get that one, dude. I literally just recorded alone to get. In fact, that's the breakdown that broke. Like.
Oh
Because of
yeah.
recording. Yeah, I literally just
a good
watched
thing I
that
didn't ask
breakdown.
that
Like
then.
that's the freshest episode I've seen. I still can't say whatever you just said.
Ryan Rassick the third.
Yeah, that.
That's not that bad. Just think of Boombastic.
It's a Mr. Boombastic, Senor
Tell them Ryan
Rastic.
Rassick.
Yeah. All right, give me question 7.
All right, question 7. What is the first transformation we see in Alien Force via hologram?
Oh, it's
What's
Chromastone.
the first Is that your final answer?
Yep.
I hate you. I knew you would know that. I should have cut that one.
I knew both that and the Screech at one, so you're kind of doomed from the start.
Well, those weren't hard questions. Those were my other
Medium.
mediums.
Those should have been an easy, dude. Some of the easy ones were a little harder than
Like I
this.
said, I can't determine if something is actually difficult or not.
Oh man. All right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
How did Ben defeat malware?
Oh no. Oh. Give me a second.
Big season finale. It's an Omniverse episode. I thought this would be a hit for you.
Oh wait. Give me a second. Because the first 2 times I watched through Omniverse, I didn't watch it in the correct order. So that's what confuses me.
Okay.
Because I know malware like gets destroyed and then comes back. I just can't remember if the Malgax thing was before the Galvin Prime thing with Godzilla malware. I don't think it was.
Well, how did Ben defeat malware?
I just want to very simply say with feedback.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how?
That's my answer.
With feedback. You want multiple choice for this one?
Fine. Yeah, go ahead.
He used feedback to absorb the Mechamorph's power into himself. He used feedback to drain malware's life. He used feedback to plug himself into the Helix for extra energy. He used feedback to de-age malware back to his basic programming.
It was absorb his life force, because I remember that whole thing of like him kind of like turning into not stone, but he like starts falling apart or something. I think. It's been a while since I watched it.
Wrong, man.
What is it?
He plugs himself into the Helix and does a big-ass laser. It's like Dragon Ball Z.
He doesn't need to do
It's a big
that.
old
He's
triangle.
feedback. He can absorb the fucking universe. He doesn't need to do that.
But he did. He was like, ooh, big-ass triangle.
Big ass triangle, mine.
Yep, that's what he did.
All right, I'm getting the chili. I feel stupid.
And that was the
Chat's really,
triumphant
like,
return
going
of
to-
feedback. But yeah, it was giant malware. And it was that episode.
That was the finale, though.
Yeah, that was the finale. And then next time he comes back as Malgax, but that's technically not him. That's his body. So.
Oh, so Malgax does happen afterward. Then.
Yeah.
God, I hate,
like
I
6
hate
seasons later, Vilgax turns his body into armor, but it's like, that's not malware. And they don't even defeat him, really, I don't think, because he's like floating in space at the end. God, I would kill to drink some water right now. I'm getting a headache.
Water won't help.
Does that mean I could drink it then, just to quench my thirst?
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I've been drinking tea.
Oh my god.
God.
Yeah, this doesn't help the flavor. I mean, the spicy, but it does feel good to have hydration.
No, I just took a drink of tea while I was still chewing.
Yeah.
I just felt a whole jalapeno slice.
Oh god. That's horrible.
Dude.
Oh man. That's wild. Okay. I'm on question 8 now. For you? Para tu? Mi amigo?
Okay, so
Por
there
favor.
this is the hard round now. There are 3 questions left, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But I can use my multiple choice on all of them.
I'm dying now. Okay. Question numero uno.
Yep.
What model year car is Kevin's car?
Oh, it's not a real one, but it's based on a Dodge Challenger. But,
Yeah, but what year?
oh god, give me multiple choice.
Okay. I'm thinking of all of them first because I didn't prepare multiple choice.
It's alright. I won't even look at you, so like I won't see whatever
Okay.
you're mouthing.
Your choices are 1972, 1976, 1982, or 1986.
72 and 86 sound right. I don't know. I don't know, man, because technically it's not any of those. It's just
No. They do state the year.
well,
I'm not saying when.
well. I
know
mean,
you'll be
Kevin
able to
is
do it.
like, this is factory new from 1970 something in the Paradox episode. Is that what you're talking about?
Maybe.
It's like 1973 though. I thought he said 73, and that wasn't any of those. Shit. 72.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
What? What is it?
76.
You're kidding me!
You know what's funny though? I
What?
watched your breakdown to get the answer.
Yeah! All
And
right.
It's Ben that says it. He reads the note from Paradox.
He says
If this comes in-
1976.
If this comes into contact with any other matter from 1976, it will fucking implode.
That's wild, dude. I can't believe this.
Well,
Well, this just shows y'all that my breakdowns really are unscripted and I'm just saying shit. Like, I don't like memorize and put together theories and stuff, so I can very easily forget something I just said, apparently, as y'all can see. Oh my god. That was like my last breakdown too, wasn't it? No, I did Alien X after that.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway.
The bite.
The bite. Man, that's wild. Because, like, the year's the only thing that could be, like, canon.
Yeah.
And I got it wrong. I swear it felt like 93 in my heart, though. Not 83, 73. The number 3.
Tree. It's the bite of 87. How you doing, Rob?
I'm good.
My lips hurt.
I'm going to open up the chat real quick.
Okay.
Hey, Freddy, up, Chuck. Oh. That's wild.
Hello, everyone. Our stomach.
All right. Hi, everyone. All right, bye, everyone. Shrink your window. No cheating. Don't look at the chat.
I don't even have it.
Are you looking at me?
Yeah, I'm looking at you in your
Oh.
mug.
Thank
Hi.
you. All right. Question 8.
Mhm.
In the Omniverse episode, and then there were none, why didn't Gwen go to college?
And then there were none. Why didn't she go to college?
Why didn't
Oh,
she?
No.
Could be anything. She could have stubbed her toe and, like, broke her tooth and had to go to the dentist.
She could have got shot.
Yeah.
Can I ask for multiple choice, por favor?
Yes, you can. A.
Dokey dokey.
Her application was rejected. B. She was too depressed to care. C. She was nervous and pulled her application. D. The college was destroyed by an uncaptured Zascare.
Ooh. It's not the Zascare one.
You sure?
Because I always think that the university episodes in Omniverse have Zascare and they don't actually.
I mean, in the classic series, Zascare did come back when they were touring a college, and in this timeline, you know, Ben never was there.
I hate you.
You never know. You never know.
Part of me thinks it's like she just wasn't accepted. And I think it's that one because they play into the joke that they immediately give Ben a PhD, like whenever he gets there for no reason.
Is that what you're going with?
Yeah, that they just don't accept her.
Wrong.
What was it?
She got cold feet. She pulled her application.
Gwen,
Yep.
be your best you. Don't do that shit.
Come on, Gwen. What you doing?
Fucking me over right now doing that.
Oh, man.
Frank, you flapping your ears at me. Why
Eat
you
them
doing
fries.
this? I'm getting.
Dude, we're
jalapenos.
sucking at this right now. We're like a Ben 10 centric channel, and we can't even get more than 3 points right
Well,
now.
here's my thing. One, it's been like 2 years since I watched.
It's
the show.
Ben.
It's been tennis and no, it's been like 2 years since I've actually watched the show because I'm constantly having to write fake information that isn't real and that's retained in my brain because I need to know it for our fandom. I know alien like species and planet lore better than I know story stuff.
Right.
Chili fries.
Okay. 2 questions left each. That's where shit heats up.
Oh god.
I got that freaking song stuck in my head now.
That had like 5 jalapenos on it.
Ooh, that's a dunk.
Okay. Second to last question.
Mm-hmm.
How many console video games does Ben 10 have?
Ooh, I'm gonna see if I can do this without multiple choice. He's had
You don't need to name them, just how many.
at least 3. He had a handheld one, he had the portable computer one, and he has the one in his room.
How many video games did they make about Ben 10?
About Ben? Oh, you mean the franchise? Like,
Yes.
Oh, okay, all right.
How many video games has Ben played? Sumo Slammer, Sumo Slammer. Sumo
I can do
Slammer,
that one.
Revenge of
Wait, does
Mango.
the reboot count?
The video? Yeah, no. Any console video game they've released.
Okay,
in the
Protector of
entirety
Earth,
Ben 10.
Alien Force, Vilgax Attacks, Cosmic Destruction, Omniverse 1 and 2, Galactic Racing, Power Trip, and the first reboot game makes 9. Am I forgetting any others? Screw it, 9. No, wait. Let me go over that one more time. That was way too confident. Yeah, Protector of Earth, Alien Force, Vilgax Attacks, Cosmic Destruction, Galactic Racing, Omniverse 1 and 2, the 2 reboot games. Yeah, 9.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
What?
There's
No! Fuck! I already
There's
said it.
11.
It's wrong. Oh, I just remembered the one with Lodestar.
I don't
he
know
was in
that
it.
one. I know there's one about Hex.
Yeah, that's
on
it. That's
the-
it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just
from
remembered
Wrath
that
of
one.
Hex. But then the Hyperscan game.
The Hyperscan doesn't fucking count.
It's a console. It's a failed console, but it's a console and it counts.
Damn, even if I remembered Hex, I would have gotten it wrong. This is wild, dude. How are we both stuck at 3 points? Another jalapeno. Another jalapeno.
Dude, I remember watching the advertisement for the Hyperscan console. Every time I would rewatch season 1 on DVD, I'm like, dude, it looks so cool.
Would you count a DVD player as a console? Because there was also the Ben 10 DVD game.
No, I wouldn't.
Okay. All right.
Because they had those really bad mini games in the menus of Alien Force DVDs. Ugh. How was that bite? God, I want the smoothie.
That was a really cheesy one.
I really want this smoothie. It's got white chocolate and cranberries.
Ooh.
And strawberries.
It's like a dessert smoothie.
Yeah. I didn't want fruit.
That's wild, dude.
No. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. It's cool.
We do this to entertain you.
Yeah, I hope y'all are enjoying our suffering. I'm literally crying right now. Oh
See,
my
you guys
god.
enjoy our suffering every time you watch an Ambient.
I'm
or a
literally
breakdown, right?
crying.
You just don't see the pain in those.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
Oh.
Also, I'm out of tea.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
your
and
turn.
I'm out of. Yeah, I'm out of. I got one sip. Okay. What was the name of the location where Ben first used Cannon Bolt?
Oh crap!
Oh, what, you like Cannon Bolt so much, man? You even got his figure.
No. You give me a second. Give me a second. I do know this. Oh, God. Cannonball, dude. Listen.
Where you been, bro?
Tell me.
He's like, maybe I can and won't.
I have to get in my brain. Home. It's a national park. Is it Yellowstone National Park?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Shit, I don't remember because I put both Yosemite National Park and
Come on.
Yellowstone National Park in the multiple choice. Oh, no, yeah, it was Yellowstone because of the frickin' geyser.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, I know Cannonball.
You're fucking wild, dude.
It's because he's got yellow on him.
Oh, man.
Yellow armor. Anyway.
You're not, like, linking your brain to the Ben 10 wiki or some shit?
I would be losing if I was. Let's see. I'm the only fucking person that actively puts the Ben 10 wiki on blast, and I'm sorry. But there's so many times that people put wrong information.
I was hoping you wouldn't remember the frickin' name of, like, the place and just remember the geyser.
What's stupid is part of why I remember the name is because my dad watched a show a couple months back called Yellowstone, and like I was that dork. It's like, they had a Ben 10 episode that took place in Yellowstone.
Yeah.
It's just like
Yuck it up. All right, I got 2 questions left. 1 question.
One question. This
One
is your
question.
final question.
I do want multiple choice, no matter what.
Oh, I didn't have any prepared.
Ooh.
Let me write some real quick.
Okay.
'Cause I'm gonna feel stupid if I accidentally just say the answer.
It's Ben,
Tennyson, and it is his
It's Ben.
anniversary today. Yeah.
and he's 16. He's infinitely 16. He'll never age. Ever. I'm gonna check the chat while I wait.
Gotcha.
Oh, y'all still talking about Hyperscan, huh? Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Oh, alright. Okay. Return to the Mac. Alright, okay. Alright, hang on.
All right.
Okay.
Your final question.
Yep.
In Omniverse,
Mhm.
there are only ever 2 native Planchacool, which is jerry-rig species, that show up.
Crick and Grack.
What are their names? Huh?
Crick and Grack.
Is that your final answer
Yup.
already?
Yeah, it's Crick and
I
Grack,
hate
bro.
you. How do you know this? You don't like jury-rig.
Because when I was putting together the questions for Tara and Greg voiced one of them, and I was gonna ask him about it, but I didn't think he'd remember, so I didn't. I just looked at that page yesterday.
I was banking on that being the most difficult question for you. and
Nah,
I'm so
man.
upset.
Oh, doesn't it feel
You
bad?
You just made me come up with multiple choice. And you didn't even.
Let's hear it. What's the multiple choice?
It was gonna be wing and nut, cog and crank, and wrench and socket.
You should have said Ratchet and Clank. No, I mean I know what that is, so I know it's wrong.
That
But I
would've
mean
been
it's
fun.
kind of there. It's there. All right, cool. So we
I'm
either
so
tie
upset.
or you win. I can't win this.
Okay.
Okay. Where did Gwen have Kevin meet her when she tried to talk him out of insanity?
Oh, it's they do every big Alien Force Ultimate Alien event at it. It's the military base that the name is escaping my brain right now. La Soledad? No, not La Soledad. Wait a second. Are you talking about the scene where Ben actually attacks him, or the first place they meet?
I can't tell you.
You Re-say the question word for word.
Where did Gwen have Kevin meet her when she tried to talk him out of insanity?
I'm going with the want for it to be a nostalgic thing. It was the arcade. Game Zone, something like that.
Wait.
Something Zone. It was the arcade though, right? Is it?
Is that your answer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my! What was the name of it?
Total Zone.
God. Okay.
Everyone
okay.
in the fucking chat is like blurting it out too. You're not looking at the chat.
I'm not.
You promise? Cross your
promise
heart,
you.
because I will kill you.
Bring it.
You're the Ben 10 lore master. Enjoy.
I am.
I'm gonna.
Did I win?
You win.
Yay!
You win. You beat me. I've been
I'll eat
defeated.
chili fries to celebrate. Because this is punishment chili, but I'm also very hungry, and this is tasty as hell.
Oh.
Oh.
Wait, I don't even
Now
need
can
to.
drink my food.
I need to eat this, right?
Whole plate.
Oh Lord. You're the Ben 10 lore master. I don't
Why'd
have
I eat more chili?
anything around me to
Huh?
drink. I have a bottle of wine. Is that gonna? Does that help, or is that bad because the acidics?
That's bad. That
All right.
shit will hurt.
I just
I
have
have my
wine and
prize.
water, and neither one of those is gonna help me.
My prize is big smoothie.
I'm gonna go check my fridge.
I'm hoping this is good. Oh my god, that's good. Let me open my chat. Was that him screaming? Let me open my chat.
All right, I either have wine, water, or a spiked Arnold Palmer. Which one's gonna help me the most?
None.
Oh, I'm going with this one.
Give me a second. I'm opening the chat so I can say hi to everyone. Hello, chat.
Oh yeah, you know what the happy birthday. It's someone's birthday.
There actually is a birthday.
There's a
today, if I
birthday.
can
Happy
give a
birthday.
shout
Oh, it's also Heat's birthday too, isn't it? Happy birthday, Heat.
Ironic because the chili. It's Molly's birthday.
And Molly's
Gloria's
birthday.
anniversary.
It's everyone's birthday. Happy birthday, world. I can't believe we were all born today. It's my birthday.
Gloria's birthday anniversary to Molly.
Bro, I'm in
Pete,
fucking
and
pain.
Whoever's birthday. Yeah, I have a smoothie.
Yeah, enjoy. All right, well, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Time to move on to our next segment. Which is Dumb Doodles. You got your draw pile ready?
I need to reopen it. Un momento, por favor.
Draw pile. You know what? I'm gonna get some music on Epidemic Sound going for this segment because we might zone out when we're drawing for a couple of minutes, and I don't want it to be dead silent. So we're gonna listen to my Drawing with Kuro playlist, or at least the chat is. You can't hear it, Ryan. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah, it's crazy, you know, not being special.
but I won. I'm the lore master.
Play your own music. I'm upset at you.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I love you. I'm just upset that this is burning me. Let me know if this is too loud, folks. This might be too loud. All right. Well, anyways, yeah, you got your draw pile ready? Ready, Freddy?
No.
All right. So here's the next part of the segment. We're gonna be drawing for, you know, maybe a half hour to an hour. We have no. It could be 45 minutes, 42 minutes. You know, any random amount. But we're just gonna be drawing some alternate bends to just kind of unwind from all of that. I'm too loud? That's crazy. All right, I turned me down. Oh my god, I literally can't even breathe right now. Okay. So we're looking for alternative Ben Tennysons to draw. This is not like random tricks users. This is specifically Ben Tennyson. Ben Tennyson from alternate
Tennyson.
universes.
Yes.
You can suggest some Cowboy Ben. I'm trying not to die. You know, Drip Ben, someone suggested. I've drawn that one before, though. I've drawn a Drip Ben. It's probably in the Discord somewhere if you look for it. Oh. Ghost Ben. It's kind of just Ben as a ghost, right?
Yeah, he died.
Spider Ben. That's just Ben in a Spider-Man suit. Something Demon Ben. You know, I'm edgy as hell. I'll draw Demon Ben. What are you starting with?
I don't know yet. I'm looking for a suggestion.
Oh God, it's flying away. Hello, chat.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
God.
chats
Excuse me.
are. They want some bends.
Pirate, anime. You know what? I'll do an anime Ben.
I
Be
can't
like the
believe all I have
Spider-Verse.
is this freaking Arnold Palmer.
I'm trying to place my chili fries somewhere that's not on my desk, but I can't put it on my other shelf. It's free.
I will be mowing on these chili fries. Dude, I've eaten like a decent amount of bites, and it looks like I haven't touched it if you're looking at the plate. Why do I make myself like such a fat plate of these?
Because you bought a bunch of ingredients specifically for that.
Yeah. There's 2 whole onions in this.
Oh yeah, no, that was part of the recipe.
Yeah.
Also, I don't think you're in the session. You just started drawing. You didn't join.
I'm in draw pile.
Yeah, but you're not in the session.
Are you sure?
Yes. You said make a new one, and I did. And you didn't join.
I
it.
thought I joined that. Oh man.
No. It's the same info as last time, though.
Alright, hold on. I'm coming. Wait, can't you join mine?
You're not hosting one.
You're right. Good point. What was it, 16 something? Here it is. Alright, I'm in your session. Can I copy and paste my art from this canvas into
You
this
should be
one?
able to.
I can. All right, now I just have to change what's streaming. 1 second, folks. I gotta switch the draw pile screen. There we go.
Anime Ben.
Yeah. Anime Ben?
I'm doing anime.
Bename!
Bename.
Databayo!
I'm trying not to make him look like too reptilian.
Let's see. Demon Ben. Mwahaha. The soul stealing transformation. He's gonna have longer hair.
Soul stealing jutsu.
Can you make an outline layer, por favor?
Of course, there.
I don't like this. Let me try it
Insert
again.
layer. Rename that layer to lining. Or it won't let me. Why won't it let me?
Have you ever heard of that Homestuck?
Homestuck? I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of. I haven't seen it, but I know of it. And I went to someone's Homestuck birthday theme party one time, and I had to dress up as a character named Cronus. But regardless, what I'm drawing right now reminds me of Homestuck. I don't know if there's any actual Homestuck fans out there, and they're just like, how the fuck is this Homestuck? So, you know, it is to me. This is
In your
Homestuck.
heart.
Yeah, in my heart.
Hearts.
In my heart of hearts, upon the dart, I have not one, but plenty of fart.
Oh, that was beautiful.
Thank you. Should he have a beard? Since he's a demon?
Yeah. I'd
Yeah,
say
let's
so.
let's give him a pointy beard. Yeah, just like that.
God,
There you go. Amish Ben, Greek Ben, Japanese Ben. I saw all those. Those are some good suggestions. This is Ben 10 if they went with the original idea. Excuse me. Where he turns into alternate versions of himself. Demons dress kind of fancy, don't they? Hello?
Ryan?
Apologies, I muted myself because Frank started barking.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, crap. I don't want any stream problems right now.
That's my.
That would be miserable. Alright, here's Demon Ben.
Why you draw so fast?
Cause I draw a lot, and if I don't draw fast, then I'll never draw anything on time.
That's fair.
Let's see. Ben's Fursona, that's just Wild Mutt.
Do it. make furry wild one.
Like furry Wild Mutt. You want me to draw furry Ben? I'll draw furry Ben, man. We're at the point where we're gonna start going off the rails. Here's furry Ben. I'm trying to make sure I can fit everybody in this screen. There we go. Can I just do like the default dog one?
Sure.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't remember the last time I've ever drawn a furry. I hope I'm not disrespecting any furries out there. If this isn't that good. Should he have droopy ears or big or like?
Well, are you making him wild mode or no?
No, I was just gonna draw like a stereotypical furry Ben. In fact, this this doesn't. How do I make this look like Ben though? I guess it all comes down to the hair. I'll give him the Omniverse due.
Make him Scooby-Doo.
No, it's gotta look. I need to see a picture of Omniverse Ben. I gotta do this like accurate. Because if he's a dog, it's gonna be hard to like make him look like himself. Let's see. We got a triangle here. We got boopy boopy. We got a boop, a scoop,
That's Scooby-Doo.
a scooby da bop, beep bop boop. Everybody's hanging around the funky town.
I'm a scat man.
Yeah, that. Oh, they point down. Both of them point down.
How would you feel if they actually did a Ben 10 anime adaptation?
I've always been on the fence about that. I feel like because I mean, just the art style alone I'd probably be fine with, but because, you know, animes follow their own storytelling methods and tropes, I just feel like the Western way of animation works better for Ben 10. Like, I don't think Ben 10 would benefit from an anime template storytelling format.
Fair.
But I'm not saying it's impossible. Like, for all I know, like, if one came out, it would be the best thing ever. But I'm just saying, like, it would be hard to make it feel like Ben 10 if it was a full-on anime. Alright, Furry Ben.
Well, mine just sketchy, but here's anime Ben.
So I'm seeing stuff that's more about art style, like 80s cartoon, or JoJo Ben, or My Hero Academia Ben. I'm more of looking for, like, archetypes, like occupations, different species, different themes, like, you know,
Jock Ben.
mad scientist Ben, jock Ben, yeah, not really like art styles, more of like, you know, the different vibes and whatnot. Rapper Ben, see, that's a good example. But I feel I want to do something a little out there.
Out there.
Banana Ben. I actually think I've drawn a Banana Ben before.
Yeah, that was a patron stream.
Was it? Well, if you want to see Banana Ben, join our Patreon. Unless it's out already. Excuse me. Cyberpunk Ben. Let me just look up Cyberpunk to get a feel for that stuff. Oh, that's like yeah, that's just another like actual thing. Like no universes. Like no like, you know, OKKO Bens and whatever. I'm looking for something a little more general.
Otaku Ben.
Otaku Ben? Isn't that just anime Ben?
No, it's anime nerd Ben.
Matrix Ben. Yeah, in honor of the Matrix. I'll draw a Matrix Ben. I know that goes against everything I just said, but that one's it's kind of simple. I feel like I could bust that out pretty easy. But I do want one more in line of what I said. But, you know, I'm going back on my word right now, so whatever. I don't know, something about Matrix Ben, I really vibe with that.
He's breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
Nice. Here's anime Ben.
I feel like he would have slicked back hair.
Let me see one. Shazam Ben. Men in Black Ben.
That's kind of this, isn't it? Like Matrix.
Did you just say that Matrix and Men in Black are the same?
I mean, sunglasses.
Get
like,
out. Get out. Leave.
like what's the like aesthetically? Like, how you gonna?
One is computers, one is aliens.
But they're kind of dressed the same, don't? Well, I mean, Men in Black is like suits. Like Matrix is kind of like, you know, trench coats and stuff. I don't know. I guess I just thought sunglasses and, you know.
Ooh, Magician Ben. I'm doing that.
Magician Ben. That would be pretty sick. Hang on.
God, I need a reference for Omniverse Ben too.
Yeah, right. I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Can you hold down the fort here?
Of course.
Why, thank you. I'll try not to die in there.
You're fine. Alright, so people, the reason that Gremlins 2 is better than the first movie, as I've stated multiple times before, is just the simple fact that it embraces the fact that it's a goofy, dark comedy relative to being an actual horror movie. And I love it. I love it so much. I love that they made that decision. Recently, for Christmas, I had gotten a gift, a bunch of Gremlins t-shirts, which I am oh so grateful for. But something along the same lines, I got a Trimmers shirt, and that made me reappreciate the Trimmers franchise. For those who don't know, those are good movies too. There's 9 movies that have been going for like 30 years. I can't keep this bit going, I'm sorry. Hello everyone. I hope you're having a fun time here today. Hope we are doing justice to Ben 10 with this event. Right now, I am working on a magician Ben. Tape and everything. Pokemon Ben. Fair. Pilot Ben. Garfield the cat. Hello, bro. Pretty good furry Ben. Animatronic Ben. That can be interesting. He's Gregory, and he can turn into all the different animatronics. Doctor Strange. Well, I'm doing a magician right now. I was gonna do it kind of Doctor Strange-esque. Undertale Ben, Genie Ben. That's called Alien Ben. Kingdom Hearts Ben. You know what? I'll do that one next purely so I can draw a what is it? Omnitrix Keyblade. That sounds really cool.
What's up, man?
It's the return of the Kuro. Oh.
Everything in my fridge has either citrus or it's carbonated, and it's not helping. I'm trying to pile through these fries, but it's starting to kill me.
You gotta finish.
I'm gonna
them
zoom in
before
on
you-
Magician Ben real quick,
Yeah.
since we're over here. Nice, nice. Alrighty. I'll take another Ben. What y'all got for me? Damn, this chat
So-
is fast.
Yeah. I say we have like just over or just under.
I feel like I could
6,000.
draw a Lego Ben, but it might not have been. Did the ink tank account say Garfield?
Yeah, that would be it.
All right, well, if the ink tank itself said it, I have to do it.
We have to listen to
Yeah,
ourselves.
yeah. All right. Oh, I'm drawing way too far down. Hang on, I'm gonna wait a second till you're done sketching that. Then can we like shrink all this?
Yeah, I'll be down.
Cool. Or we could just start. Yeah, we'll start a new layer after this. But I'll wait till you're done your magician one, so that you know. It was not for none. Yeah, so I'll be doing a Garfield Ben. I'll find you a Ben to do once you're
Oh,
done.
I already have. I'm gonna do a Kingdom Hearts Ben.
Kingdom Hearts Ben.
Yeah, I wanna
That sounds
draw
pretty
a,
snazzy.
I want to draw a Keyblade.
I would
with
be
an
down
Omnitrix.
for a Kingdom Hearts Ben. Da, 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 da. I see Anodite Ben. That would just look like a regular Anodite if I drew it. I'm very much in the camp that all Anodites look exactly that like Verdona, because energy beings, like, you know, why not?
Energy beams.
Pirate Ben I feel like I've done before
You have.
on a different stream. Spider Ben would just be Spider-Man with an Omnitrix symbol. Walter White Ben, like a balding Ben with some.
He's like, Kevin, we have to save the universe.
We have to save the. I love it.
All right, I'm done. I'm done with Magician Ben.
Magician Ben, let's get a good zoom in on it. Oops. Pick a card. Any card.
Whatever card you pick, it's an alien.
Yeah, and he turns into that.
It kills you.
Alright, Garfield Ben coming up. Make a new layer, por favor.
Watch out.
I just turned my two off. I'll try to draw relatively smaller so that we have a little bit more room.
Okay.
You know something? I don't think I've ever drawn Garfield before.
Like actually?
I've drawn a dead Garfield for Chapter 8. Oh no, and I drew Divinity Garfield, but yeah, I don't think I've ever drawn just straight up Garfield. Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh, and just a quick shout out again. If you want to enter to win a free commission from us, well, not free. I mean, you still have to buy the raffle ticket for like $3 or so. Please follow the instructions in the description. Please make sure to use the donation link and not super chats. And when you do, please make sure to include your email. I'd rather it be your email than your name, but please both would be easier. Because if you win, we're gonna need to email you to verify, or else anybody could just say, yeah, that was me.
And for anyone, or for all the people that have donated and everything, we're going to be tallying up those after we do this Doodles.
Yeah, after the Doodles, we're gonna start tallying them up. Oh no, after this is the Derrick segment.
After the Derrick segment,
We're gonna talk a little bit about Derrick in honor of his legacy. I don't want to get into it too much right now, or I'm gonna be sad. I'm just drawing Garfield. Whoops. How do I? Should I give him like an Omnitrix logo, or should I give him like an Omnitrix wrist and then some Ben hair?
It needs to have Ben's face from Omniverse, and then an Omnitrix
Just on it, like his human face.
Yeah, that's what you did with the banana and the.
But this is like a cat.
So
Okay. All right, that's what I'm doing. This is what's happening. I have to look up Ben again.
I think we know how to draw it at this point.
Yeah.
But his look changed.
Look, I got 5YL Ben down pretty well, but you know, we want this to be canon recognizable.
Yeah.
I can't fucking believe him.
Avery willed this into being. I hope you're happy. Avery.
And I'm giving him a thing on the chest too.
Okay.
It's a little all over.
No, it's a chili fry stick.
It's a chili fry. Could you make me another layer, por favor?
Of course, por favor.
Thank you, por favor.
Por favor means please, doesn't it?
It could, por favor.
I'm stupid. I'm also on the wrong layer. There we go.
All right. Garfield.
Whoosh.
Alright, those are not hands. I'm not happy with those hands.
It's a cat. Doesn't matter.
Hey man, cats are the most important thing in the world.
They don't have hands.
Garfield does.
Garfield's not a cat.
What is he then?
A nightmare.
Those are kind of the same thing.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So I have this little shelf above my bed. And whenever I put something up there, sometimes either of the cats will come up and just smack it onto me while I'm asleep.
That makes sense.
I'm afraid to put things up there now. One time it was a candle. Can you imagine you're deep in sleep and all of a sudden a freaking glass candle falls and smacks you in the head?
Oh god,
And
that's
it's like, oh god damn it.
Why? Why? I'm almost done with Kingdom Hearts, Ben. What do you say? Angel. Generator Ben. What, like a Generator Rex Ben? Not bad.
Alright, I could probably do a cleaner version after the stream, because I'm pretty sure this is gonna get screenshotted and used, so I'd rather remake something a little more legit if it's gonna get passed around, but this is my concept art.
I just looked at just the
There you go.
why is his face so big?
I don't know. Well, Garfield's got like, I don't know. This is what made the most sense to me.
Alright.
Alright, I'll take one more Ben. We'll each do one more Ben before we move on.
One more Ben.
One more Ben.
One more Ben.
Alright, give me one more Ben.
One last time.
Let's see. Shrek Ben, that's funny. Greek Ben, I feel like... Oh, I drew a Greek Ben. The interview with Duncan Rouleau. I drew a couple of different alternate Bens in that, too. I drew a fish Ben, I drew a Greek Ben, I drew two more Bens that I can't remember. I drew 4 Bens for that. DuckTales Ben.
Ooh.
I could do that. I want something that's gonna put it out there a little bit more. A little bit more. Let's stretch it a little bit more. Venom Ben, Genie Ben, Jedi Ben, Johnny Bravo Ben, Dial H for Hero Ben, Fisherman Ben. God, these are skyrocketing. I'm seeing female Ben a couple of times. That could be fun. I was drawing a, you know that face generator thing that was popular on Twitter like a week or two ago?
Yeah.
I typed in Ben 10 into it and it actually gave me a girl. And I kind of liked the design, so I started like putting together this, I guess you would call it an OC. This female Ben, sorta, I called her Beck. Because I feel like there's like, you know, Jen's like a given, and then there's like, you know, all the other names. Was it Brenda and whatnot?
Yeah.
So Beck, yeah. So I made a female Omnitrix user called Beck. I've been working on art for her just very slowly. I just haven't posted it, but I feel like the whole AI face generated trend is over with, so now it's irrelevant. But anyways, it's a very long introduction to me saying, yeah, I'll draw a female Ben.
Cool, thanks.
And then maybe I'll release art of Beck 10. Someday. Beck 10.
They call it Beck Tech.
Beck Tech.
Tech Deck.
So it wasn't just like a gender flipped Ben. What I did was I made it so that Ben's dad married someone different than Sandra in that universe. So like Gwen's still there and everything. And like that one change, it like, you know, influenced the whole ripple effect. Like very Marvel's What If styled.
Yeah.
So Carl married someone else instead of Sandra, and then had Beck, and then everything in the universe plays out as normal, but differentiates every time that Beck would do something different than Ben. But this is not Beck. I'm drawing a literal female Ben. You can call this Gen 10 or whatever. I hate not being able to zoom in.
Right?
You know what's crazy though is we never were able to zoom in when we drew traditionally. We're so spoiled by technology.
Yeah, but now if you go back and try to pinch and zoom on paper, and
I know.
It's sad.
I feel like despite the capabilities of tablets, it's made me a worse artist. Because
I mean, I get
I'm
that.
confident no matter what I do, I can always erase and undo it easily. Like when I was doing the first couple of chapters of 5 Years Later in pen, I drew something, it's locked in. You're done. That's it. That's what you got. I guess that's why it's kind of wonky.
But yeah, like, I don't care as much about getting things perfect anymore because I can erase and resize. I'm about to reposition this head right now, just because I can. Thank you, future. Oh.
Alright, here is my Kingdom Hearts pen.
I love it, dude. Look at that hair.
Thank you. I
Very
tried to
flashy.
make it kind of like Sora's, but Ben's as well. Alright, I'm gonna do one more Ben.
Do it right
Ben,
here.
One more. Do where?
Do it right here in this circle. Well, I'll erase the circle, but I'm just showing you where to go.
Let's see. Animatronic Ben? That'd be kind of cool. Fortnite Ben? No. Never.
Should she have long or short hair?
Oh my god, this chat is just flying. Some people are just naming characters and then saying Ben afterward.
Yeah, can you draw Ben 10 Ben?
Oh, 10 Ben 10?
Ben 10? Ben
Yeah.
Ben Tennyson?
10 Ben Tennyson? 10 Benison.
10 denizens.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do a Hunter Ben and call it Venison Tennyson.
That's cool. Venison Tennyson.
Yeah.
I'm all for that. I can't eat any more fries, dude. I'm like not even hungry anymore. It's not even about the spiciness. I'm full. I will eat
No,
these.
you're
I
good,
will
you're
finish
good,
them
you're
though.
I'm messing with you, dude.
Every day I'll send you a picture of the plate with less and less fries on it till it's all gone. I'm a man of my word.
That word is no. What has to a Hunter have?
How do you feel about when people do like eyebrows over the hair?
I go back and forth on it. Honestly, 'cause I don't think it looks that great, but at the same time, I do it in my art style because it's easy.
Yeah, I'm always back and forth on it too. I'm gonna do it for this one just because I want to show more, and I did the bangs really long. In fact, I wanna make the face a little more heart shaped.
See, the thing I'll say with as far as like in drawings of stuff going over hair, one thing I really hate is in like anime where the lines for the eye go over the hair but not the color. And I'm like, how does that make sense?
Oh, dude, that used to piss me off, dude. I was
It's
like
still
irrationally
pisses me-
upset about that decision.
It still pisses
It's
me
like-
off so much.
Yeah, that's one of the things I just can't get behind. Like, if you do that, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. And my opinion is just an opinion. It's not a fact. So keep doing it. Enjoy it. But like, yeah, I'm not a fan. It's pretty whack in my opinion. You know, logic and whatnot. In fact, no, yeah, if you do it, I want you to feel bad.
Do it.
I take back everything. My word is law.
So says.
You're not allowed to disagree with anything that I say. And you could put that on my fucking tombstone.
They're going to.
So this is like a teenage female Ben, but I'm giving her 10-year-old Ben's shirt just so it's more recognizable, because it's kind of hard to tell this is a feminine Ben.
Okay.
I don't know. Would you be able, if I did it like this, could you tell it's a female Ben? I'm gonna give it some. I'm gonna
kinda.
give it some color. Can you put a layer between 3 and 4?
Skibbity boo. Got you. Okay.
I feel like some color would help because I'm already done again, so I got a little bit of extra time. I got a little bit of extra time.
Little bit of time.
Ben's skin is much more red than that. It's like even redder, honestly.
Yeah, like that.
Kind of brighter though, just a bit, just a hair. Yeah, I found it. Alrighty, folks. So after this segment, it'll be the last chance to donate to the raffle. Because when I'm doing the motion comic cast reveals, Ash over here is gonna be tiling up all the entries in the generator, and we will pick a winner for you to win a commission. I will be honest, it might take a week or so because New Year's is coming up. And tomorrow, I need to take a break from working. So, I won't get it to you till next year. So, if you're expecting it to come like the next day, I apologize, but that's simply not the case. Oh, I just realized I can make it black and green like Omniverse. But no 10 on it. Whatever. Ooh, no, black and white. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah! And then some green in her eyes. Yup. And then big ol' rosy cheeks.
Okay.
Does this look like Ben?
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, I like that. In fact, I'm gonna... Alrighty. Here's my female Ben. How's your Ben coming?
I think I'm actually about done right now. It's a Hunter Ben.
Hunter
Instead of
Ben.
having an Omnitrix, he hunts down aliens and eats them, thinking he'll get their powers.
I'm with it.
Tennyson.
I like that.
Thank you. But I am finished. Yes.
Alrighty. Well, we can export these into official formats and post them in our Discord for y'all to enjoy. But for now, we're going to move on to our next segment. It's going to get a little bit more serious than we've been being because, as if you haven't heard yet, unfortunately, Derrick J. Wyatt has passed away earlier this month, and he was a big part of the Ben 10 community, both with his influence in the show and his interaction with the fans. A lot of people on Twitter right now who knew him or admired his work are sharing their stories on him, and his influence, his inspiration. So I want to start just by quickly going through, at least in the Ben 10 regard, his quote unquote resume of his contributions. You know, everyone knows, like, well, not everyone, but you know, he's done Teen Titans, he's done Mr. Incorporated, he's done Transformers Animated, but we're talking about Ben 10 for, you know, just staying within the context of the stream. So, Alien Force. If you watch my newest breakdown, I did point out a lot of the specific designs, but if you missed it, I'll run through it again here. He was first brought on in Alien Force just as a freelance character designer. He worked on the episode X equals Ben plus 2, the introduction of Alien X, and he's gone on record saying that that's his favorite episode of Alien Force, so it was really nice that he was able to work on an episode he very much enjoyed as well. He designed Atea, 7-7, Emperor Milius, Raph, and he did some passes on Bellicus and Serena too, I believe. So, you know, those designs, you know, they all held true to the end. You know, Bellicus and Serena, every time they showed up, Serena got a little design overhaul in Omniverse, but, you know, it's still the work of Derrick. Atea, she grew up a little bit in Omniverse, but was still designed by Derrick. But, you know, the foundation of those characters was him. He did some work on Ultimate Alien that I believe all went unused. He did some work for Ultimate Wildmutt. That design was actually reworked into character Solid Plug, one of his scrapped concepts for Ultimate Wildmutt. You can see, if you look online, he also did some lizard, lion style passes on the design. I'm not sure if he's done any other work for Ultimate Alien. I believe maybe Jury Rig. He did some unused concept art for Jury Rig. So someone in this chat is asking if he designed Wrath. I don't know if he did the original pass on Wrath in Alien Force, but I know he did his touch on Wrath in Omniverse, and it was his idea to give the Apoplexians clothes. So, you know, like the side characters with apoplexy, and that was all him. And then Omniverse, of course, was his biggest influence. He's credited as the art director, but he also sat in on all the story editing meetings. He had a lot of input on every episode. He really pushed for the world building aspect of Ben 10. And I didn't realize how much Ben 10 was missing that. Quick shout out, Admiral Akbar saying Coral and Glil. Yeah, that sounds right. I know Glil too. Coral I didn't know. That's awesome. Coral's I really like the character Coral. Pretty Boy Vreedles, yeah, those. Oh, in Ultimate Alien. Oh, Ultimate Alien. He did Mauve Riedel too. He did Mauve Riedel. But yeah, Omniverse, it wasn't until that show came out I realized how much Ben 10 lacked world building. You know, it had locations and whatnot. You know, there's La Soledad, Galvin Prime / Galvin Mark II, the Incursion ship, Mr. Smoothie. But it always just felt like sets for the stories, you know? They're here for this story, they're here for this story. When Derrick came on and was pushing for world building, like, these worlds felt lived in. There was like very diverse and consistent background characters, both on the surface with humans and below in Undertown. The fact Undertown even existed, it you know, there's different shops, there's citizens, every planet was so unique. It wasn't just, you know, a different color in a desert. I love UAF, but you know, they certainly like their deserts, and it kind of wore me out a bit. But yeah, he really brought a lot of life to Ben 10 that it definitely needed. Like, the show can only go so far with story after story before you got to start making the world feel connected, making the characters feel like they have lives beyond the episodes. Even background characters and whatnot. You know, all the plumbers, they all had names. Siphon's gang, they all had names. They all had their own little stories. And then even after Omniverse ended, he came back to the fandom to do a lot of additional arts purely for our entertainment. You know, it's not like he was working on another version of Ben 10. He was doing that specifically for us, and I feel like that's probably my favorite contribution from him, aside from world building, just because he didn't have to. Nobody made him. He wanted to give us something extra, and you know, I'm thankful for it. It's hard to put into words. You know, after Dwayne passed, it felt like the fandom lost its guidance in terms of interacting with the production and crew. And Derrick, you know, he hopped online, answered people's questions, gave his thoughts on everything. He was very direct, you know. Derrick, he didn't hold back. When he felt passionate about something, he let you know, and I respect that a lot. It's that kind of attitude that really changed the show, and it certainly would not be nearly as good as it was Omniverse without him. But that's a little brief history of Derrick throughout his run on Ben 10. So I'd like to start talking about, you know, a little bit of some personal interaction we've had with Derrick. If anybody in the chat wants to share, like, you know, a moment or something, maybe he just asked you a question and it made you feel special, you know, you could type it in the chat. Ryan, you said you had a nice little interaction with him one time on Twitter, right?
Very brief. It was, I saw he and Thomas Perkins, former character designer for Ben 10, they were having a discussion about fusions, because someone had asked them something about fusion concepts, and me doing like primarily fusion artwork as like the basis of my stuff. I chimed in and like asked him opinions on some pieces that I had done. He said that out of like 3 or 4 that I sent, his favorite was a fusion I made called Triple Threat, which was Forearms, Humongousaur, and Wrath.
I remember that one.
Yeah, no, it's he said he was a real big fan of it and wanted to see more of my work at some point. But that's really the only interaction I've ever really had with him. Yeah.
I mean, it's cool that he would even like give his input, though. You know, some creators, it's like you're never gonna get to talk to Kevin Feige, most likely, unless you're in the Marvel universe. You're not talking to Kevin Feige. And you know, even back then, like now, it's a little easier to get a hold of some people in the animation community, thanks to Twitter and other websites and stuff. But I mean, Derrick was here like way back in. I think he was even answering questions before Omniverse started. On Formspring, which is now Ask FM, or the other way around, it was Ask FM, now Formspring. But, you know, he's been with it for about, you know, it's 2021 now, like almost a solid decade. You know, he's taken his breaks and whatnot, but, you know, the fact that he still came back, he still answered question after question, and you can tell it was wearing him out, but he did it because he knew it made a difference. And I feel like that's...
Because he cared.
He did.
Like,
that's an important thing to recognize, is he still did it.
He
didn't
cared
have
how much that the series meant to some people.
Yeah,
and, like, wanted to help him out.
For those asking how he passed, it's not public knowledge right now. We don't know the exact details. Even so, we should probably just, you know, there's a lot of people who were very, very close to Derrick, his family and his close friends. You know, they're going through it right now, so we should be respectful when it comes to digging for that kind of info. The bottom line is he's gone, and it's unfortunate, but everything he's done is going to live on. And this is all just Ben 10. You know, he was a part of so many shows. I saw one tweet where an artist who worked with him said he pretty much changed the game in animation when it came to his designs a lot, because, you know, Teen Titans was one of the first cartoons of its time that really hit it off, and that was like 2003, right?
That was a big influence on my art style growing up, and like how I did character design growing up. Granted, I wasn't good back then, but like Teen Titans influenced a lot of like the way I did art, as well as like seeing characters in general, just how they do character development in that show. And just I feel like it would have been a very different show if it didn't have him on it, with his very particular style of design and art style and everything. I thought it was great.
Absolutely. I feel like a good reflection on his work would be to try to look to the Transformers animated franchise. Now, I'm not a huge Transformers fan, but ironically, the only Transformers show I actually saw, like episode to episode, was Transformers animated, because it was just airing around the time of Ben 10. And there was the one character, I forgot his name, he was the ninja one? He turned into a motorcycle.
I honestly have no idea.
I forgot.
I don't like Transformers. I don't know any of them.
loved that design. I even got an action figure of it, and it was great too because Derrick's work, Prowl, thank you. It's very, very stylistic. And you know, Transformers, it's a big thing where you take the character and it still has to exist physically. Like, you can design a bot form, you can design a vehicle form, but when you turn it into a toy, it needs to be able to change. It still has to, you know, do the Transformers thing. And Prowl, I felt, was a great example of still showing his expressive style, but still making it work with the toys. And Derrick was a huge Transformers fan. So knowing that he was able to work on a show, it'd be like if we got to work on Ben 10 officially one day. I'm sure he was living the dream during that era, and it kind of makes me want to check out that show and just see it through new eyes. Like, he's doing what he loves the most, bringing it to life, and I'm sure he did for all the shows what I can see what he did to Ben 10. There was one more thing I wanted to mention. He was giving out art advice on Twitter one time, and I asked him a question about the character Lula I made for 5YL. She's a female fast track, if y'all don't read the comic. And I was always having difficulty drawing her legs in different positions because, you know, she's got the spike things coming out of her legs. And he gave me the simplest thing, and it completely changed the character. And it's crazy, and it made so much sense. And it's just draw the spikes pointing down. Like, I would draw the leg, and the spikes would point up. So when she bends her leg, like, they kind of get lost, and it was funky. He was just like, just draw like a triangle, cut him out, and have him point down. He said that's actually how they did Robin's gloves in Teen Titans. And if you see between chapter 8 and then the most recent chapter 11, I now do it that way because of him. And I've kind of been incorporating that design philosophy into other things I've drawn in smaller ways. Just try drawing it the opposite direction, or make the grand shape and then cut down from there. It's such a useful tool with design, and he was full of them. There's a whole Twitter thread, I'm sure you could find it if you looked for it, where he's just giving out all this great advice. He's doing you know, little drawings on sticky notes and everything. He's just sitting there right there listening to us. And I'm not sure we're ever going to get that kind of interaction from the Ben 10 community again. You know, Derrick and Dwayne were both like the biggest faces of their eras. And to know that they're gone, it's like it really does feel like Ben Prime's world is over now. Like, it's really done. And I know the show's been done technically since 2014, but it's surreal to think about. But I guess it's just a testament to how important Omniverse was to him. He was Ben 10 Omniverse. He was Transformers Animated. He was Teen Titans. He was everything that he did. There was a piece of his heart in there. And now we're able to carry that with us with our own own inspirations from his talents, from his work. It's hard to find a stopping point to these thoughts.
Yeah.
I feel like I could go on forever. Because, you know, I mean, obviously Ben 10's such an important show to me. Like, and you too. You know, I mean, look at our channel. Look at what we've done. Like, we wouldn't just do this if it didn't have
Mean
such
something.
yeah. You know, and it means something to a lot of you people too. It's all just about sharing, I guess, sharing a connection. I feel like Ben 10 as a whole, it's not like a selfish sort of thing. Like, what makes Ben 10 great is sharing the experiences with everybody. You know, sharing your aliens, sharing your drawings, sharing your ideas, sharing your theories, sharing your thoughts. And he shared so much. And he's gonna be deeply missed. If there's ever any more info on what led to his passing, I'm not even sure I want to report on it, because that's not even the important part. It doesn't matter how it happened or when exactly it happened. But it should be known that it happened so we can start respecting his legacy. But thank you guys for staying tuned in and letting us take the time to speak about probably what was the most important person in the Ben 10 fandom for this era. And yeah, thank you, Derrick J. Wyatt, for everything you did. Thank you for putting up with the trolls Thank you for pushing the boundaries of Omniverse. Thank you for doing it your way. Omniverse was your baby. You did it your way. You changed it to be what you thought was best. And we wouldn't have it if you didn't take that chance. So thank you. But let's roll back a little bit and get into something a little more positive moving forward. Ash, if you're able to open up the Streamlabs donations and start collecting the raffle tickets, I'm going to move on to announcing the next 5YL cast segment. So, for those of you that have been following our work for a while, or if you haven't heard yet, we do this series, called 5 Years Later. I'm gonna get some music going just to raise the vibe a little bit. So, yeah, 5 years later, we've been working on it for nearly 5 years now. Honestly, like it's almost 5 years later. 5 years later, and we have 11 chapters out. We have 8 episodes of a spin-off, or 7, 8, 7
For and Beyond.
Yeah,
Episode 8 is in production currently.
that's not
I think.
Big Chill. Whatever. We have 7 or 8 episodes of a spin-off called And Beyond, an animated spin-off. We got some other fun things in the works too to help flesh out the world. We got the whole wiki with over like 300 aliens of fan-submitted ideas that we've drawn. That's what this raffle is for, to win a chance to contribute to that. We'll draw you your alien. But the biggest thing that we're working on right now is the motion comic adaptation. So we're going back. I'm cleaning up a lot of the funky old art from the chapters. You can get tons of updates on our Patreon right now from tier 2 forward. I've been posting a lot there. I'm almost done cleaning up chapter 1 right now. Actually, you can get a lot of great previews. And then once the earlier chapters are cleaned up, all the typos fixed and everything, we're gonna start dubbing it officially and do a motion comic adaptation. You can see a trailer for it on our channel's channel trailer if you just click on the ink tank. We also dubbed a couple of scenes from chapter 11, the most recent chapter, which you can see as a video called Dreams and Nightmares, also on this channel. And last stream we did on this channel, the Danny Phantom stream, we released some of the voice actors who will be playing each character. We're going to reveal some more voice actors for you right now. Not all of them. We still want to keep some of them under wraps. But we're gonna let you in on some of the stuff we got going on right now. So without further ado, I turned off the border instead of us. Right here. Uh-oh. First off, this is already publicly released and pretty obvious. We have Paxton Lee as Ben Tennyson. I have to mention it, have to give him a solid shout out. He's done amazing work for us so far. We've been working with him on like 4 or 5 different projects now. He really makes the character his own. I respect that. I found him because he was doing a pretty decent Yuri impression, but it also sounded like his own character. Like he was older. He gave him a more of a commander, confident vibe to him. I love Paxton's work. I'm really excited to start doing some actual 5YL scenes with him. God bless Paxton. Next we have the voice actress for Gwendolyn. We have Julissa Lopez as Gwendolyn Tennyson. Now, her I actually found in a pretty funny chain of events. She's the voice of Gwen in Xander Flix' series Ben One Last Time. And what's funny about that is because I found Paxton, and then I either recommended him to Xander, or Xander asked me if it'd be cool to use him. So Xander latched on to Paxton for us, and then found Julissa. So I was like, ooh, let me take that back. So Ben and Gwen, both in the 5YL universe and the One Last Time universe, are voiced by the same people. But yeah, Julissa, she did do a formal audition for us, and she was great. I loved her line reads. I'm really excited to start working with her. Let's move on. So the next character we have to reveal is for the one and only Kevin Levin. We have Ben Diskin. Now, starting from here, this is where Kellen Goff's contributions comes in pretty solid. Kellen was able to connect us to a lot of people we wouldn't have had a chance of getting for this series. So I'm very thankful for Kellen for going out of his way to try to find us the best talents we could for this adaptation. So we have Ben Diskin as Kevin Levin. I'm very excited to work with him as well. And yeah, you will be hearing him as Kevin in the 5YL motion comic adaptation soon. Another one that's pretty well known already because we've worked with him publicly is we have AJ Beckles as Rook Blanco. You can hear him in a sort of post-credit scene from the last episode of And Beyond with Ben and Rook on the ship to help with the Horuses and whatnot. He does a great job. Again, met him through Kellen, and he's bringing a lot to the table. He's an up-and-coming voice actor, but his resume is quickly expanding. So we're very thankful to have AJ Beckles as Rook Blanco on as with the show. Next character we have is sort of familiar. We've worked with him before, but not as this character yet. Nicholas Andrew Louis is going to be Cooper Daniels for this. Again, he's auditioned for us. All these people auditioned. I've worked with Nicholas Andrew Louis before. For those that don't know, he is the voice of Danny in 5YL for us, which you can hear in 2 of our videos. And also he was Danny in Death Battle. Danny Phantom versus Jake Long. So he's had his hand voicing Danny a couple of times already. Really professional, really talented. He really puts a lot into his work, and he's a great guy to talk to. So Nicholas Andrew Louis will be Danny Phantom and Cooper Daniels. Next character we have up is the legendary man himself, Professor Paradox. He will be played by our voice director, Xander Mobus. So Xander, Kellen, and I, well, it's mostly Xander. You know, I know my place. I do the art and I write the stories, but when it comes to voice directing, Xander definitely knows what he's doing. He's gracious enough to let me give input and make sure that my vision's coming to the best point it could be. He really cares about bringing my vision to life, and I respect that. But he's also bringing in so much new life to it. Please watch the Dreams and Nightmares motion comic scene test that we did on this channel. All actors were directed by him. So he's going not only voice directing all the characters, but he will be stepping into the 5YL universe as Professor Paradox. Very thankful to have him. And let's move on to some of the baddies. Now, from Ben's world, we have the villainous Dr. Animo, who, in current tradition of getting the voice directors to be characters, Kellen Goff will be Dr. Animo. Can you believe it? He busted out a pretty good Animo in a call, and he actually asked for this one. And I was like, yeah, of course, man. You're doing so much for us, and you're killing it too. So we're happy to have Kellen Goff have some fun too and be Dr. Animo. You know, the mad scientist with the animal mutations. And now our final cast reveal. Again, not full cast. We're saving some characters, you know, the Orion Squad, Ben's Aliens, and all of that. And Zim, of course. But I just do want to say we do have the full cast all laid out. We're just still holding on to some. But we will reveal one more character. The ultimate puppeteer, the Time Walker. The one who will take God's throne and use it as a stepping stool, as he says. The one who will surpass his chained life to the legacy of Ben Tennyson. The one who wants to save his people. The big man himself. We have Jonas Scott voicing Eon/Divinity. And he sounds amazing. Oh my god, I cannot wait. I'm most excited about this one. Because Eon's probably... Eon and Vlad, ironically, like the villains, are my favorite characters of 5YL. Because, of course, you always want characters to be well-rounded. But it's hard to do that with villains. Because you can either go one way and just make them straight up evil. You can go another way and just make them sympathetic. Now, I didn't want Divinity to be sympathetic, but I didn't want him to just be straight mustache twirling. So writing for him is a big challenge, and it's very important to me that, you know, he comes off as a whole three-dimensional character, yet he's still, you know, he's evil. You know, he's not right. And Jonas Scott, you know, he brought this character to life in the perfect way. It's exactly what I wanted it to be. And that's what surprised me even more. You know, there's been characters where people give their interpretation, and I'm impressed with what they brought to the table. But with Jonah, I had a very specific voice for Divinity in my head, and Jonah just whips it out. I'm like, how did you do that? So if you want the Danny Phantom side of the cast, please check out our Phantom fan cast on this channel, or, you know, check the wiki. They'll all have pages. Right here is the Ben 10 cast, and we'll be announcing some other ones down the line. We're just taking it slow, you know, doing a little tease. Motion Comics on its way, but it's not coming out soonish, so we still want to give y'all surprises. But yeah, we're very excited to be working with these people. Thank you, Kellen, for hooking us up. And thank you, all of these names on screen, for being willing to contribute to this project, for your fantastic auditions and your talents. And we're very excited to bring the 5YL universe to life in a motion comic format. But now that that is out of the way, we have our final segment. Ryan, I'm bringing face cam on just to give you a heads up.
Thank you.
The Raffle Winners. So how's that going?
I just need one more second. I'm almost done compiling.
No problem. Take your time.
We got a lot of people.
Oh, did we?
Yes.
That's great to hear. Thank you very much for all of your donations and raffle tickets. So some people sent super chats just to get their words in and donate. Let me take a second and read out some of the super chats right now, while we have time, because I was not able to read them as they were coming. I can do that. How do I do that? It's like, I found it. We got a $5 donation from Eli. He said not only was Derrick J. Wyatt the art director for Transformers Animated, but he was also one of the series developers and oversaw toy production to ensure the highest quality. That is awesome, and now I can see why his designs translated so well to the toys. As I was saying, I had the Prowl action figure. It was so cool. It even had like the little shurikens that unfold and attach to his wheel. That was the coolest part to me, even though that was pretty simple. But that was awesome. He did a very similar thing to Ben 10 Omniverse, from what I know. He oversaw the toy production there. We got a lot of different donations from people suggesting Ben's. I'm sorry if I didn't go with your idea, but I'll shout you out. Something Psyduck, Shadow 23V, and Dylan sent us some donations. Thank you very much for those. Bland Man donated to call me a fake Ben 10 fan. I guess I lost the trivia contest, so you know.
I'm the lore master.
Yeah, Ryan's the lore master. Y'all got me. He is the true lore master. Stan donated. Thank you very much, Stan. He sent us a little dancing blue man. Thank you very much, Stan. Gaming Tennyson. So these were some questions for Tara and Greg. Now, that they didn't get to. Oh man, there was a lot. Oh wait, these are from other streams. Okay, hold on. There was a couple of donations that were questions for Tara and Greg, but we did plan to originally just put together questions and not do stream chat questions, just to keep things streamlined, avoid the trolls and whatnot. But I will read it out. I can't answer for them, but since you donated, I don't want you to feel rejected. Gaming Tennyson asked what their favorite alien was, but that did get answered. Greg said he liked Stinkfly, and Tara said she liked Heat Blast. I said Swampfire. Ryan said Cannonbolt and Diamond Head.
Cannonbolt.
Mr. Genji Main said, what's your opinion on Green Lantern versus Ben 10? You can see my opinions in a video on the channel.
4 videos.
Yeah. Null Void said, I spent 9 months working on a functional Omnitrix and made a live-action Big Chill model still in progress. Would it be possible to gift it to Yuri? Even if we did ask them that, I don't think that's something they would have control over. I'm pretty sure Yuri Lowenthal has a website where you can contact him, or at least someone who works for him. He might have a P.O. box. You can look into that. Joseph donated earlier and said, rip Derrick J. Wyatt. Agreed, rest in peace. We went through his whole contributions, and it's still not something, that's just going to quickly blow over. He left a really solid legacy, and this is going to be rippling on. And that was all of our super chats. So thank you all for who sent super chats. Ash, how are we doing with those donations?
We have the wheel ready to spin.
We have the wheel ready to spin. Here we go. So who's going to get that lucky alien commission?
In total, we have 89 entries.
89 entries. Ain't that something? That's crazy.
All right, I am pressing the button now. Where it shall land, nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Wait, it's a literal wheel?
Yeah, it's a literal wheel.
Man, I wish I knew. I would have broadcasted that. It's all good. I mean, I expected it to just be like a generator.
Nah, I wanted to make it more theatrical.
Yeah, a little more.
And
I
our winner is
Yes.
Dramps.
Dramps. Did they have an email?
Yes.
Dramps,
We
I'm
did
pretty sure is
multiple-
part of our Discord too, so we can reach out to you. But congratulations, Dramps. You get a commission. I'll be emailing you about that soon. Again, we probably won't be able to start working on it until after the New Year's. But on that note, I hope you all have a happy New Year and had a great holiday. It's been quite the year, this 2021. You know, who can tell the future, really? It's really weird to close off on such a weird year, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, we definitely had not had a year like 2021 before. But now it's almost over. I hope it goes out with a bang. Thank you, everyone who stayed for this whole stream, or for those who are watching it in the future. What's up? Respect. I've been Kuro the Artist.
I'm O.R. Ash.
And as always, keep it fizzy.
Goodbye.